Ouch. I think
wish they'd remake it.
The only thing.
No, I don't want them to. I wish they would re-release it in the way it should be, because
or
they
at least make it available again.
They did the Pixel remaster, and I'm like, fuck off! Just release the Game Boy version on like different, because the Game Boy version I think is the best version of it. Which is why I own that version, and I want to play it through that one because that's like the definitive version.
You heard it here
I
first,
just know.
folks.
I have like the most unpopular opinions on best Final Fantasy games.
Well, it's subjective, right? Like whatever.
Yeah, but
you know.
when I tell people my favorite is 10, they kind of
Final
go,
Fantasy
"Oh,
fans.
okay." And then when I say my second favorite is 13, everyone goes, "Really?" And I'm like,
"Yeah, but I would judge you too."
But 13 it's not a bad game.
Which one is with the pink
It's
hair
not a
bitch
bad
that everybody
game.
hates?
You had me
Also,
at 10.
that
It's
is
not
very-
a.
Also,
It's not a bad
Mike's hot
game.
note.
I don't think it's a good Final Fantasy game. That game to me is Nomura liking the smell of his own farts a little bit too much.
The reason why I always oppose the idea that it's not a good Final Fantasy game is because we also have games like 11. We also have
11's
games
fucking
like
good.
16.
What are you talking
They're
about?
all good games. They're different from each other. And that's what has kind of, since Final Fantasy VII, every Final Fantasy has been different. So, like, it being different in a way that people don't like,
7 and 6 weren't even remotely similar.
Is fine. That's what I'm saying. Since 7,
I-
every Final Fantasy has been different.
I had several. I mean, obviously, like I think there are redeeming things about 13. Like the creature design is top tier. The music is fucking amazing as well.
The music's almost always good in Final Fantasy, like without fail.
Some of the character designs are pretty good. Like the main characters are pretty well designed. I was very turned off when I had to read a novel in loading screens to understand what the fuck was going on. But once you know what the fuck is going on, I do like the story of 13. I just wish it was told better. Like
I can accept that.
Yeah, because like
guys, I agree with Darky here. Kingdom Hearts is clearly the best Final Fantasy.
That's true. You can fuck right off.
The reason why that's not true is because they needed 17 games and 22 years to tell the story.
Kingdom Hearts story is so convoluted. The guy who wrote the story had to go on YouTube and remember what he wrote.
I should have never brought
I was gonna say that's crazy.
I should have never brought this shit up.
Nomura,
you did this.
I like Nomura as a designer. I think he's a fucking great designer. He should not be in charge of any story because he does not know how to tell a good story. Like,
hi guys, Edward Bosco here on behalf of Xanalus Grim. Hire real writers to write your video games.
No, for real though.
Like, don't just write to write, please.
Well,
even
the
if
thing
you
is, Bosco, even if you write well, your bosses will tell you that's too good. Make it worse.
Fun.
I have lost a lot of work the last 2 years to AI.
Here's the thing that's like really interesting though is that I won't say which one, but in Final Fantasy 14 there is a dungeon that is based off of, I say based off of loosely, but it's basically got a bunch of stuff from 13 in it, and it's considered one of the best dungeons in the game.
Well, there you go.
Which is like, you know, it's because the designs are super good and the music's super good, but I really wish, I don't know, I'm not a fan of the anime Backstreet Boys or 13 because I just don't like Nomura's writing. Some people do. good for them. Fucking hate his writing. I'm sorry.
I can always get on
After
board
10, I was
that-
checked out on Final Fantasy. I'll be real.
Well, that's because you have poor taste. But
Okay.
I mean, 14's fucking amazing. I honestly, 14's starting to beat out 6. I'm not gonna lie, and that's
14
pretty impressive.
The reason why 14 will always be relatively low on my personal list is just because it requires too much involvement to actually play.
That involvement,
Fair.
though, the entire
Fair.
time is good, but
It's so
I understand.
fucking
It's a
worth it.
lot of time.
You're
I
reading.
did also start with like New Awakening, I think it was called, or something like that.
Realm Reborn.
Realm Reborn, that's what it was. Yeah, I started playing out when it launched. Like I was part of the original Final Fantasy 14, and then I also played when A Realm Reborn launched, and that experience alone turned me off to it a lot because it was just like, this is just like any other MMO, grindy, pick a class, pick a job, spend
It's not
40
anymore.
hours doing
I
missions.
will
All
say,
of that
I
has
think
been all of that has been streamlined down. The game is the healthiest it's been ever since it's
It is
released right
Final
now.
Fantasy
Game.
14 is
It
the
is, yeah.
probably greatest resurrection story in MMO history.
It
Guys,
is. It's fucking
'cause-
awesome.
Speaking of things getting resurrected, welcome to Vecna.
Dude,
Eve of
I'm
Ruin.
so happy that they're bringing back whatchamacallit, another
Vecna?
Halo.
Yeah,
No,
Vecna's good.
because Halo.
But
Go ahead,
yes,
Connor. I'm sorry.
welcome everybody. We're here
Don't worry,
for
Connor.
session
I'm locked
3.
in for you.
We're here for session 3, Eve of Ruin. People are really jazzed to play an RPG, it sounds like, so let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves, starting with, who do we got first? Mark Allen Jr.
Me? You can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. Here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Sometimes I'm on TikTok at Mark Allen Jr. VA. Follow my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chunk for Life. Hey, so I've been doing a lot of screaming the last couple of days. So if my voice sounds a little weird or I'm a little quiet, that would be why. I've been working, which is good, but I've been working. Anyway, hey, come by on Sundays here on Twitch. I do a 3-hour music challenge stream. Spin a genre wheel, whatever genre I get. We have 3 hours to make a song in that genre. This past Sunday, we got a sample challenge where I pulled a sample from TikTok and had to make a song using pieces of that sample. And for the first time ever, we had somebody participate. So if you are a musician, you are always welcome to join me on these challenges and make your own track. And if you do, and you send it to me, I will play it on stream and we'll talk about it and it'll be great. Got to do that for the first time on Sunday. It was a blast. So looking forward to doing that some more. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, like tomorrow, you can find me over on the Unexpectables.
Back, baby.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Up next, we've got Edward Bosco.
No, shit. Well, I guess you can find me at Ed Bosco VA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where tomorrow, yes, you can catch the Unexpectables back on its normal time and normal channel of 6 p.m. PST, twitch.tv/Unexpectables. And if you ever wanted to see us in person, you can do so in Minneapolis, Minnesota at Anime Detour 2025. That is now official. Check it out. It's going to be great. I've done that con before. I was there last year. It's a great convention, and we're excited to be there. So, yeah, Thursday is going to be Throwback Thursday, where after suffering through Sneak King for much longer than I wanted, I have made the executive decision to play Star Fox 64 this Thursday. Shut the fuck up, Connor. So we are doing a palate cleanse with Star Fox 64, which in my eyes is the best Star Fox game, and you will see why if you come check it out. I don't know if Bill's actually played through it, but he's sure as fuck going to play through it now. So that'll be fun. Friday is going to be more wrestling, and then I will be headed to Oklahoma City for Anime 405, where I will also be a guest at that convention with the voice of Master Chief, Steve Downs, which is pretty cool. I hope to say hi to him. It's going to be great, so if you're going to be in Oklahoma City, come say hi. Then I will be back on Monday for more Star Wars Souls over on Xanalis Grimm's channel. And then Tuesday, we'll be back here for more of this, and we'll be doing some Halo Lasso Infinite Edition, where tonight we're off, but next week we'll hopefully be back with some more Halo for you. And that's me.
Awesome, awesome. Up next, we've got MontyGlu.
Hi, sorry.
Go
Oh,
on.
okay, good. Sorry, no, I had to log in and I was scared that it was my account was compromised. I apologize. Hello, sorry, everything's fine. It's freaked me out.
Don't worry.
I'm MontyGlu. You can find me at MontyGlu quite literally everywhere. Twitch.tv/MontyGlu, Blue Sky at MontyGlu, Twitter at MontyGlu, YouTube MontyGlu. We were up way too late last night streaming, but it was really, really fun. I had a really good time. Tonight, I might stream. It's 50-50. It depends on how I feel at the end of this. Tomorrow is Unexpectables. We're back. I'm super excited. Thursday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Friday is the aforementioned Final Fantasy 14. We just beat Alexander. We're either going to do dungeons or we're going to do more main story quests. And then on Saturday, it will be the finale of the Final Fantasy 14 tabletop RPG with Shenpai, Joe Cat, Arkolf, and Bracky. And then Sunday is my day off, leave me alone. And then Monday, the streams are dubious right now. It's been hard to stream on Monday, but I will try my best to try and kick myself in the pants and get going. But yeah, that's me.
Excellent, excellent. And up next, we've got Who's the Analyst Group.
Hey, that's me. You can catch me over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Xanoscrim, Mondays for some Stalwart Souls D&D game I run for a few of my friends that are even in this call. Then on Thursday, you can catch me over at twitch.tv/MontyGlu for some Dungeons of the Mad Mage. Really fun, very well executed module by MontyGlu. A few friends of the channel in there as well. And aside from this game, that's me. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Saturday, twitch.tv/Unexpectables. Connor is running Gateway.
Yes,
so if you
sir.
like Gateway, that'll be there for you as well.
Great word.
Gateway, more like Great Way. Am I right?
Yes.
Cool.
Up next, I didn't forget you. We got Therapod Art.
Yeah, no worries. Hi, hello, it's me, your boy. Everywhere, Blue Sky, Tumblr, Therapod Art. I'm pretty easy to find. Lizard Fun Bags. If you want to see the naughty stuff, commissions are open. Just email me. I'll draw whatever you want for the right amount of cash. Over on YouTube, got some cool Oversoul stuff. I've also been making shorts of like little snippets of this campaign. I've been drawing little shitpost shorts. Go watch those on the YouTube, please. I worked hard on them, sort of. Anyway, that is it. I will say this. Pray for my pet scorpion, Sweet Bippy. I can't find him. He's in there somewhere, but Sweet Bippy has gone missing.
Sweet Bippy, no.
First of all,
Yes, I have.
If
chat,
I lost a scorpion, I would be way more worried.
he's not lost. He's not lost. He's just a 2-inch long scorpion in a 10-gallon
not
cage.
lost. I just don't know where he is.
I just don't know where he is.
Maybe he's just wandering and isn't lost, you know?
If y'all could help me find Sweet Bippy the scorpion, that'd be great. Anyway,
He's not
that's
lost.
me.
He's along for the ride.
I just see somebody in chat. You're what?
Oh, have you met Thero?
Shout out to the time where I asked my Discord if anyone has any experience with scorpions, and a lot of people were like, Monty, are you okay? And I was just like, yeah, because I was thinking of getting a pet scorpion, and people were like, you realize that's like a wild animal that like can kill people, right? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, right, sorry. Everyone thought I was struck by a scorpion and was dying.
The guy at the store was like, the sting is medically insignificant, which is
Yeah, I mean, there are scorpions that if they sting you, it's just a mild inconvenience.
Oh, yeah, there's tons that are like that. It's just, you know, unfortunately, a lot of the ones in America, in some areas, are not that.
Yeah, if you get stung by an 8-inch long black scorpion from the Amazon, maybe you might be in trouble. But
Anyway, Connor, that's it. That's all I got.
The bigger the claws are on a scorpion, the less dangerous the sting is.
that is a good, yeah.
Connor,
All that
I think
venom
that
went to their
leaves
little
you.
pinchers.
There's no venom in the pinchers, Connor.
Or is there?
Hi, Vsauce, Michael here.
He just got a scorpion that's just pissed
It's
off.
just dangling from his nose.
And I suppose that just leaves me. I mean, you're here. You know what I'm doing. Still trying to find a slot for Judgment to get back in there. Really need to start playing those games again before they release more of them.
Alternatively, more Space Station 14.
And that is true.
No, finish Yakuza. Finish the fight. Don't be turned.
Gotta finish, sir. finishing this fight. And it's just fighting shirtless on top of a building.
Like you do.
I mean, like
Like
you do.
you
in
do.
Yakuza.
I should say, though, that this stream is sponsored by Beard Sorcery.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wait, we have a sponsor?
We got a sponsor.
That's right.
That's a record. Episode 3.
If you
Holy
want,
shit.
If you want some fantastic fantasy-themed beard care products, head on over to
my
Beard
God.
Sorcery and use code Distortion Devil to save 10% on your order. Be aware you can only use this code once per customer, so please make sure you've got what you want. The 10% is for the entire order. It will help me out, it will help the stream out, and it will support a product that I literally use every day. I literally use it every day. I highly recommend their sampler of beard oils. It's got a huge variety, and the bottles may look small, but they really last a long time. I've had it for maybe like 3 or 4 weeks even, and I haven't run out of a single scent. And then they're just like tiny, tiny little bottles too. So head on over to beardsorcery.com, use code Distortion Devil, and support the stream and your beard health.
Connor, what class is your beard?
My beard is definitely a greater deity.
Okay. I don't see that on their list, so it must be something special they sent you.
Give me just 1 second before we start. actually.
One.
Oh.
That's it.
Our stream now.
So like I was saying, if you're
Yes.
looking for a turn-based RPG that is actually good, I highly suggest Knights of the Old Republic, which
It's not
was
a turn-based
set on
RPG,
stream.
Bosco. We
It's
talked about
round. It's a round-based, which is still good
Round-based.
enough.
good
still
enough.
good enough.
It's not. They're different things.
No, they're basically the same thing. Also, you could turn it into a turn-based game if you
It's
really
a-
want to. and
There's
we'll-
an objective difference between round-based and turn-based.
right, but
I'm
you can make
kinda-
a turn-based. So
I'm
turn
kinda
the
round-
turn-based system on.
I'm kind of round based right now, but I'm trying to work on my weight.
Well, you are based, Thero.
So turn on the
Aw.
turn-based and then play Knights of the Old Republic. Do not listen to Zako Do and play Dragon Quest instead. Knights of the Old Republic is a phenomenal game,
What?
particularly if you're into Star Wars. It's just marvelous. The writing is
Dragon
solid.
Quest is
The acting is
cool.
solid.
Dragon
Dragon Quest is fine. Play Knights of the Old Republic. I'm buying.
Also, just putting this out there, but Valkyrie Profile Lenneth is probably one of the best RPGs I've ever played. And it used to only be PSP exclusive, but it has recently released on both the PlayStation Store and Steam. So if you've never played it, it's pretty fun. Everybody is an Einherjar who has been called up to Valhalla to fight in the Battle of for Ragnarok. So
For a second, I thought you just made up a gibberish word.
no, like
Arcov?
dead serious. It's a real game. Valkyrie
Arc
Profile
of two
Lenneth.
things.
No,
Two
the
things.
Einherjar.
Oh,
whatever the
Einherjar?
fuck-
I-
No, that-
I
What
think
the
you would
fuck
love
is
Knights of the
that?
Old Republic.
What is yours?
And number 2, if you stream it, if you play it, you should stream it. Both. 2. Definitely do it.
I've gotten a few people asking me to stream the second game, and it'll be there eventually. But
Do you prefer the first game or the second game, Zan?
the second game, hands down? I
Okay.
love the first
Yeah.
game. Don't get me wrong. I love the first game, and the
I would
first
agree
game
with you
is
that-
objectively better for people who are like new to KOTOR in that setting. But the first game, but the second game is like my favorite game of all time. So
That's why I think if you play 1 into 2, you get the okay, let's ease you into it, and then you get 2. I guess if you play both back to back, it's phenomenal. But I will agree with you. I think 2 is for whatever reason with BioWare, the second game in a series is always like mwah, Mass Effect,
Bosco, stop
KOTOR. I
talking.
don't,
Connor's trying to intro the game.
oh, I thought he was still doing something. All right.
Yes.
I have thoughts.
we know.
This is the tale thus far. A group of 5. Os, the Goliath Paladin. Kaxian Glass, the Aasimar Bard. Malek Corvus, the Shadar Pallock. Tuatara Windfury, the human monk. And Aryl the Astral Elven Wizard. They had plunged into the depths of Neverwinter's infamous catacombs in pursuit of a cult of Vecna. They fought water weirds, undead slimes, and a room full of zombies. They put the spirit of a fallen hero of Neverwinter to rest, who in turn gave them some information about their goal and cleansed the curse from a magical shield. Now, in the nest of the Eldritch Eye, cultists stalk the halls, and black rituals are being performed. Will they put a stop to it? Find out now on today's episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. And I need everyone to roll initiative because
Fucking.
you chopped the guy in half.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't even get my
all of us
attack off,
chopped in
man.
half. Do you have the tracker up? I wanted to wait.
I do not have
Oh.
the tracker up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You
I-
killed a man, you're gonna do it again.
You'll
fucking do it again.
you'll see.
Oof!
I'll go ahead and add us to the funny turn order.
I can't wait to go.
I also mark myself because I'm still invisible.
Just to call it out for any listener, I rolled a 23 on my initiative.
Well,
I rolled a 5.
18. Let's ball.
Ooh.
18.
Correct.
4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
We about to kick that ass.
Alrighty. Let's roll for some cultists, shall we?
Not the cultists. The ones from the secret cult.
Killed.
And since they are all awake now,
Is a kilt a kilt that is just a little too well made?
yes. Okay.
No, it's where Haka and Ray are from.
Oh, right. Cult.
You roll a
Cult.
3. You rolled a 20.
I'm with Zen. The kilt of Vecna.
Vecna.
Hello, welcome to the Kilt of Vecna.
Oh my god, they're all slob
Hello, it's me,
squatting
I'm
in the
Vecna.
corner.
We are the Icewind Dale sect.
I am the god of squats.
They're just pumping hard bass in the background.
If you would like to join, you must beat our man Boris at the dance off.
That sounds like buckshot roulette in here. You also rolled really well. That's a 11.
Dmitri, cast fireball, and he just throws a Molotov cocktail.
You see,
Well,
Vecna.
1 second, let me lay on hands, and it's just this full spread, both hands just pressed on your face. Do you feel
Yes.
better now?
You see, when you are worshipping Vecna like me, you will pluck out own eye for seeing better. When you pluck
I
out
cut
own
off
eye
left
like
hand. I did not need it. Only hand I need is right hand for fist pumping.
me. It's like that one scene from Vikings. Cut off my arm. I hate it. And you rolled an 11. All right.
11!
11!
Junior.
Junior. Mark
Hey.
Allen.
Nope.
Junior.
No.
You are like Papa.
All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Also, I completely forgot to shout out bits and subs before the stream happened.
Oops.
I'll do that at the midway point. I'm very sorry.
We'll do it during the break.
Rune is past D&D. Thank you for the raid. Right. With that being said, as the cultists are awakened by the noise in the middle of the room, Tara,
Yep.
you are first up.
I think, and I'm sorry to do this to my other players, like heart pounding, like breathing rapidly, like hands shaking, like she is barely like able to hold the axe up, Tara would just like be so just like disturbed by the man that's just been cut in half that she would just stand there in like shock, and that would just be my turn.
So the dodge action?
Not even that. Like she is
All right.
so like Aryl would probably be the only one that would notice this. She is like rapidly breathing, hands are shaking, like legs
Mom's
quivering,
spaghetti.
like just
Mom's spaghetti.
absolutely distraught for this level of violence so quickly. So that's my turn.
Mhm.
I think it's what my character would do, which I know gets a bad rap, but yeah.
You're not going to hear any complaints at this table.
Mhm, exactly. So
Also,
RP
Connor,
turn,
the-
baby.
Connor, the camera isn't on the action.
Oh
What the fuck? I had it centered earlier. What the?
I'm so
Gosh.
sorry.
It does that sometimes.
You missed it all animated. Chat, our tokens were fully animated.
I
and
think
it was
what it is
all-
is it's just a
was
black
whole-
screen for whatever Overseer's
If
looking at.
Overseer doesn't have vision,
Yeah.
so you
All
need
right,
to.
hang
Yeah.
the fuck on. I'm fixing
They
this.
had vision, but we took it away for
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. The only one that would probably immediately know this would be Aryl or maybe Os if Os was looking back, but
Doss is not looking back, unfortunately.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
It's all good.
This is Overseer. We trained him wrong on purpose as a joke.
why do we have the cheeky breaky cultists working the cameras?
There we go. That popped up. That popped up the hallway, but not where the enemies are.
Would
Come
you
on,
like
our-
to
I
move
yeah,
up?
get it
am aware. I am
together.
currently working on it.
We're all fry. We're all fry from that one scene of Futurama. Just fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Fix it. I'm having one of those things. A headache with pictures. An idea?
Honestly, one of the best Futurama jokes.
Such a good line. All right, there you go, fuckers.
Beautiful.
That will bring
It's
us
sufficient.
to this cultist's turn. This cultist is going to pull out a scimitar and round the corner.
Ooh.
The first person he sees is you, Os. He runs in and is going to make an attack against you.
All right. Who put this wall in my way?
Zen, thank you very much for the dice you sent me. Starting things off with a natural 20.
Okay.
What?
First of all,
She
All right,
sent
well, I'm
me
gonna-
some
You're
dice.
good as a DM.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna Stone's Endurance that.
All right. Go ahead and roll them bones.
Oz has got the stones.
Oh,
1 second.
damn.
Is that plus your con
That's-
modifier?
Plus my con. It's not adding it for some reason. It's +4, so that's gonna be -6. So I take 2 points of damage.
yeah.
All right. And
That was
is
a
going
crit too. I just like take it, and I just slowly look down at this guy.
Cute.
He managed to find a gap in your armor, but you flex your muscles and your heritage comes to the fore as your muscles become rigid like stone, and you almost hear like an audible as he slices into you, and he just looks down at the scimitar, looks up at you, and that's his turn. Malek, you're up.
Nice. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Are you still imbibbable?
I am.
And
He is
because
unable to be bribed.
they do
5.
not know that you're
He's-
there.
Correct.
He's gonna get so
you
messy.
you don't get attacks of opportunity when you're invisible. It's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'll go there, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Do you creep through the remaining cultists in this sort of off hallway?
Dude,
Mhm.
the creep.
Oh, I would do this. This I could go here. That would work.
Give me a free perception check.
I would love to. If my sheet was up. Now it is. Now it's not. Where did it go? It's over there. I've clicked the button. It's a soft 20.
Soft 20. In the chamber past the one you're in right now, you hear figures chanting in a language you do not understand. And from this room, you see a pulsing green light filtering in.
Oh, I'm definitely not okay with that. I am gonna then move my full movement by double moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see what the hell's going on.
And as you step into this chamber, I will tell you what you see. I had like a billion tabs open on D&D Beyond last night because we were doing a stream ranking them all.
Nice.
Where the fuck? There it is. God damn it.
Yeah, damn.
As you round the corner and peek into this room, you see 3 figures. Cacophonous whispers echo through this expansive cave. An imposing human cultist in a sweeping robe stands in the center of what looks to be some sort of ritual circle, chanting. His oily hair is slicked back and his skin is gaunt and gray. And you see from the reflection of the light illuminating his face, he only has one eye. Carved into the floor beneath him is a runic circle that pulses with a sickly green light. 2 cultists, one human and one elf, stand inside the circle to either side of him, their heads thrown back, their mouths agape, that sickly green light pouring through their pupils. The man in the center commands, "Now, release your secrets unto me. Let the truths hidden in your souls come forth and become stronger." And as if in response, the cultists' chests jerk upwards, their silhouettes, illuminated by this circle, warp into 2 lanky, shadowy entities.
Oh no.
As spawning from the floor are 2 new things.
Guys, we should have
Great.
gotten help.
God damn it, Bosco, you spawned the boss.
You procced aggro and you're all by yourself.
And will that end your turn?
Yeah, I only have a bonus action unless you'll give me like a religion check to understand what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, because you basically just dashed. I'll go ahead and give you either a religion or an arcana check.
Religion is better for me, so I'll go with that.
Religion.
Not that it matters with an 8.
Oh.
You
Ancient ritual, right? Yeah.
It's some sort of dark ritual.
Yep, that makes sense. All right, well, that's all of my movement.
Alrighty. That will bring us to this cultist's turn. This cultist is going to... where the fuck... Why can't I... Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong dang layer. Teehee.
Were you on the Moodang layer?
Moodang!
This cultist is going to hear fighting and then round the corner back around to the inner chamber. And he's going to say, "Zalrir! Intruders!" And you, Malek, see an angry snarl on this man's face as he snaps his head towards this cultist, and he utters a single phrase: "Kill them." And with that, with his orders, he runs back up there, draws his scimitar, and that's going to be his turn. Whoa. He almost expanded. That was weird. But that will bring us to Os.
Would we have heard that up here?
Depends how much it echoes.
Yeah,
It does depend on how much it echoes.
Up to you, Connor.
Make a perception check. I'll give everybody free perception checks.
He is yelling, but
Yeah. It is muffled, or I don't know.
It is combat though, so
10.
here we go.
oh, I think Os may have heard that.
Natural
Oh my
20.
God.
You know, it makes sense, Tara.
You
Aryl,
hear
you're-
Malek run away for God's sakes. Jesus Christ.
Aryl, your elven ears hear this. Absolutely. You hear, even from beyond, a almost echoing sinister voice say, "Kill them." And
Do it.
Os, you hear this as well. Tara, you hear shouting that sort of snaps you out of it, but you don't hear exactly what it is.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right, guys. 2 turns. No damage. We're doing great. Here we go.
What about Kaxian?
2 turns. What do you?
Wait, we're not even done.
Thera
with,
went and I went. We're doing great.
What about
Zan?
Kaxian?
Kaxian rolled an 11. I don't know how, but my character got deleted as well as my roll on the initiative, which was 10, is gone. I also can't see anything now that I dragged my token back to where I think it was.
Did you
So-
delete the previous token?
If I did, it was not intentional.
I'm looking at your character sheet right now.
But I'm off the initiative track as well, so I don't know. I think I'm roughly in the right area, but 11 on perception for Kaxian.
Okay. Well, I've got your sheet. If that makes.
I got my sheet. I just can't see where my token is or the map or
Oh.
anything.
Hang on.
Did you roll initiative?
Yeah, his
I did.
initiative was 10.
No, he did.
Oh,
He
okay.
just deleted the token. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
So I will just keep the stream full screened on another monitor and use that to play as far as the token.
Well, you should.
Well, he'll be able to give you permission
He'll give
back.
you vision back. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to see it now.
Let me see. I cannot. Let me
Try
refresh.
refreshing. Roll 20. I might need a good old refresh.
I cannot. It's okay. It's not my turn. So continue.
Okay.
Will
I'll
be
move you, I suppose. Or wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on. I can just.
This is why I don't use the in-house tracker.
It's very finicky and fickle.
Because
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Right,
No, you're
everyone
good. I
quiet.
think Connor's just trying to give him vision back.
I'm just doing DM stuff, juggling a million things at once.
That's how it goes.
It's okay.
Alright.
Take your time.
Okay, while you're
try-
doing that, Connor,
try
I want to
that now
pants your
while
villain.
that's happening, Os, it is your turn.
I want to pants the villain, please. No, I'm just joking.
Don't joke. It's been
not
done.
yet. Yeah,
To
not
you.
yet. Hold on.
I am pulling out my
by
greatsword,
him.
and depending on how this goes. 14?
A 14 hits.
10 points of damage.
Is this going to be lethal or non-lethal?
This guy came out the gate swinging at me, and I think of, 1 second, I have to find their name, 1 second. I consider, Delvin, who was found dead, and his sister, and her, just the way she was, the state she was in, and it fills me with a sort of intentional further. I know if they stay alive, it's not going to end well. Plus, we only need one alive anyway. And this guy immediately came out swinging a complete stranger, so it will be lethal.
All right. As you
I just guts like gore him in the center.
As you run him through, his life's blood trickling down your blade and onto the floor, he takes one last heaving gasp before collapsing dead.
All right. And
10
then
is the magic number.
5, 10, 15. I cannot see.
Do you have a source of light?
I do not.
Dang.
Don't you have dark vision?
I do not. Goliaths do not
No.
get dark vision.
Failing human eyes.
Yeah, I need light, and Tara has the light, and right now she's having a crisis. 1 second. I just want to make space so people can get through. Is this a space I can stand on? Because I can't
Yes.
see anything.
Yes, it is.
I
As
will
you,
move.
as
I will move to there then.
you trod through the darkness and you find a small space outside of the frame of the hallway.
That will end my turn.
All right. It is now this cultist's turn. Hearing orders from his master, he is going to rush into the... Yeah, he is going to use his action to dash. And he also can't see you.
You idiots! None of us have dark vision!
He's going to pull out his scimitar and press his back against the wall and sort of look around the corner to try and gauge the situation. Sees 2 dead bodies and then snaps back forward, looking at the cultist across from him, and the other guy's like, "Go!"
Do it. Get
That
out
will be
there.
his turn. Kaxian, you are up.
Kaxian is going to very quickly place the shield on his back, realizing his charge is away, so try and free up as much momentum as possible. He's going to move about 30 feet towards where Os is. I don't think that gets in range of the enemy, if you don't mind moving him. But then he is also, for his action, going to kind of whisper into his blade, holding it 2 hands, and cast light on the blade.
All right. What is the light radius of light?
20-foot radius. Additional 20 feet of dim.
Alrighty. As discordant words enter your blade, it begins to hum with not quite holy power, but it does illuminate the space around you with arcane might. I believe you should also have dark vision, Sir Glass.
He does. He has 60 feet, but he also knows that Os can't see.
And
Fuck.
Neither can I.
bright light in a 20-foot radius. Low light in a 40-foot
Further
radius.
I am a fucking moron.
I mean, yes, but why this time?
I forgot that I had something on my character
As-
sheet, and I'm just now looking over it.
Os, you see a brilliant sort of what color is this magic? Is it just white, or is it
It is white with very occasional twinges of green.
as this sort of pulsing off-white greenish glow pierces the darkness. You see now another cultist standing on the opposite side of this hallway, Os.
I imagine we like spook each other.
He like holds his hand in front of his eyes for a moment before hissing and pulling out a scimitar of his own. Do you have anything else for your turn?
No bonus actions that I can do. So that is Kaxian's go.
All right. Up next, Aryl Cadens. You are up.
Aryl is going to place one hand on Tara's shoulder. Tara,
Huh?
dear.
Huh?
I know this is all a bit much, but we are still in the moment. We could really use your assistance, and we can address all of this later.
Right.
And with her other hand, she's going to point 2 fingers. forward down the hall, and I'm going to cast Magic Missile on the guy around the corner.
Ooh.
Bottle that shit up. Here's a gun.
Look alive, soldier.
He is taking a grand total of, gosh, that was awful. 7 points of force damage.
7 points of force damage, and that's this one?
Yes.
All right. Let me just go ahead and mark that down for him.
I was really hoping I would do more than that.
As these pulses of this astral blue energy slam into him, he knocks his head against the wall, and you see him quite clearly concussed. This man is on death's door.
Okay.
That will, however, be turned.
All right. That will bring us to this cultist's turn.
It's
This
hard out
cultist-
here for his owner.
Is going to run up to the hallway, and he is going to... what does he have here?
A knife.
He does have a
gun?
knife. A rather long one.
A kniffy.
Here's your knife, sword, whatever.
This one, however, is going to see you, Os. And he's going to move in, and he's going to make a scimitar attack against you.
Hello.
Nar.
That is also quite good. That is a 21.
21 hits.
Very quickly, as this creature runs towards Os, Kaxian is going to open his mouth, and as a reaction, a string of horrid whispers is going to assault this person's senses as he casts Silvery Barbs.
Ooh,
Silvery
nice.
barbs! All right.
Such a
gonna-
good spell.
Rolling again.
Do it again.
I don't think an 11 hits you.
No,
Let's
11 misses.
go.
Thank you, Zan.
Got you.
As you unleash this string of discordant whispers, his hand falters for a moment as he raises his hand, and he turns to look at you with not anger, but just shock.
You were mad? No, just shock.
And that will end his turn.
Whomst.
This cultist is going to do something in the darkness that none of you can see.
The darkness.
Molded by it.
He's going to attack the darkness.
Are there any hot girls there?
The dogs.
Are there any cute boys?
I was molded by it.
Molded by it.
Does the darkness take damage?
Os, seeing as you're the only one in here, they're just going to try and basically push you against this wall here. This other cultist is going to run up and try to make an attack against you. Does a 13 hit you?
13 misses.
13 misses.
Go.
As it glances
Come on,
off
Oz.
your armor, that's the cultist's turn. We're back to the top of the round, and before Tara takes her turn, I'm just going to
A
Kill
DM turn.
Ed Bosco.
the other encounter to this fight.
Kill Ed Bosco.
That
Kill
one
John
is-
Lennon.
Kill
That was
John
indeed the
Lennon.
reference.
Also, remind me, Mark, what exactly did Aryl say to Tara? Like, we're still in the fight?
We're still in the fight. We need to
Okay.
handle this, and you can deal with the aftermath later.
Okay.
Yeah, you killed him, man. Fucking get over it.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
handle
Now's
your
not
shit.
the time to worry
But-
about killing a man. You can worry about killing a man after you've killed him.
Yeah.
You can only worry about that after you've killed more men.
It's the only solution.
No.
Okay. These funny little guys get to go as well.
Oh, funny little guys.
I love funny
Those
little guys.
You don't
A
love
handful
these
of
ones?
guilt over killing a man? Killing more men ought to put a stop to this.
As the cultists in the center of the nest have entered the initiative order. And with them,
I'm not gonna lie. For
that
a
one
quick
was a
second, I
natural
thought you said
20.
cultists at the center of Slanesh, and my brain short circuited.
The center of
Oh,
Slanesh.
if they're
Oh God.
if they are worshiping Slanesh,
Slanesh. Vecna turns around. and is like,
we're fucked,
We need
dude.
to leave. It's you guys are on your own.
Yeah, I'm out.
Zalrir himself also rolls.
I'm pretty
quite
sure
well.
Chaos Demons can chew up level 20 PCs for breakfast.
Easily. I think your average Space Marine is a level 20
I'm
adventurer.
gonna have to pick some brains about different initiative trackers here, but that's neither here nor there.
I just
I-
use a piece of paper.
I'm a
Yeah.
manual guy myself.
I just write down the person, whoever the order, and then I write down what number they rolled and their bonus. So
And
that
if
way,
I
if
know that
something
there's
else
stuff
enters,
adding, I leave space.
yeah,
All right.
I always
well,
put gaps between everything. I can show you a picture of what I do, Connor, after this.
Sure. With that, top of the round, Tara, you are up.
Right. We'll deal with this later.
Help!
I'm coming, Us. And I'm gonna run in, battle axe, and
Oh, that's a lot of guys. Sorry.
yeah. I'm gonna try to press the advantage on this guy. I'm gonna try chopping him with the axe. Because he got concussed really badly.
Give him the
So-
chop.
Give him a chop, chop, chop.
13?
13 hits.
Let's go.
All right.
Karate chop.
5 slashing?
Is this lethal or non-lethal?
It's lethal.
Let's go!
2 for
Murder!
2. Let's
Yes!
go.
Murder!
Get
Getting
the fuck
over
over
it.
yourself and kill.
Getting over it, Tara. You cleave into this man's collarbone, and he slumps to the floor dead.
Still horrified, but turning that terror into desperate rage. She's just gonna bonus action punch the guy in front of her.
All right, guy in front.
22.
Oh
my God.
She's got a taste for blood now, bitch.
7 bludgeoning.
You clock this man clear across the chin, and he staggers on his feet. He staggers backwards.
Okay.
Punch out his stomach plug.
All
Get
right,
his ass.
I still have 25 feet of movement. I'm gonna back off. Mobile feet lets me not take attacks of opportunity, but I will just kind of interpose myself between Kaxian and Aryl and them, just like, all right, okay. Just like, she's holding the axe, but her hands are shaking and her legs are shaking. She is very scared right now, but she's
But we're all proud
being
of
very
you.
brave. Yeah.
She's being
Yeah, you're doing great.
brave.
Stomach
Stay in there.
ache.
Kill more things.
I'm working on it.
Also, I suppose I could do this.
Give him the chair.
Give him a chair.
Ah,
Oh, shit.
Battle me.
That was
As the
A lot of
boss
base.
has now entered the fight.
Mm.
some
It
Metal
is
Gear
now
music. I like
this
it.
Shadow's turn.
Shadows?
Shadow.
Shadows. Yeah, the ones that spawned.
Malek,
Out of
Well,
people.
Connor didn't describe them by name.
you see this cultist shadow extend and move into the hallway with a body with a consciousness almost all of its own.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yes. As it moves through you. Oh, it does have 40 feet of movement. Oh, yes. It does not sense you. It is going to use its action to dash.
Okay.
And as it enters this one pit of darkness, it almost evaporates before your eyes.
What?
As you are no longer able to sense it.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Us, you can't see
Okay.
it. But something
Oh, no.
enters the room with a hisping, raspy breath. And that's going to be its turn. Zalrir.
Did
is
anyone
up.
stock
Bastard.
up on throat lozenges before we left?
Bastard man.
I think we can kill shadows with a throat lozenge.
Zalrier is going to likewise is going to move over here, but as he tries to, he's going to bump into something.
Weird.
Dang.
What? And he is going to attack the darkness.
Oh my god.
Attack the dark.
He's going to make 2 attacks with disadvantage.
Okay.
2 attacks. That's rough.
Does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
Oh. As this wicked sort of curved blade dagger carves through the air, you dodge out of the way of it. That is a 6. That does not hit you.
No.
What? What is this? Do you allow him to pass?
Yeah, I'll let him pass.
Okay, well, he only has enough movement to get squeezed right by you as he tries again.
Strange.
Come with me. And that is going to be Zalrier's turn. That cultist is dead. Malek, it is your turn.
Oh, I have a choice.
You can play the game. Or you can continue doing what you're doing.
No,
Connor,
the
I
choice
love
is
you.
not to play the game. The choice is how to play the game. Do I want to do this? Fuck it. He doesn't see me there. I'm going to slice him in the back.
Okay. Go for it. You have an attack with
so-
advantage.
I do have advantage. So I will longsword this motherfucker.
Stab him in the back. As he runs past, stab him in the back.
Ugh, must have been the wind.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Wow.
That's an 8.
As the wind from your strike catches this oily, slicked black hair of this cultist, he feels a breeze quite clearly as he stiffens up suddenly and turns around to now see a once invisible person standing directly his opposite. And his mouth curls to a sinister grin and he says, "I knew it."
Yeah, well, lucky motherfucker. Do I want to do this now? Because there's that over there. I get pincered. Yeah, I have to do this. I am going to use the Blessing of the Raven Queen to get the fuck out of here with a bonus action.
Oh, great. What does that do?
That's going to allow me to teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see, which if I draw a straight line, I can see to here. So I'm going to go in the other room and get the fuck out of here and closer to my help.
All right.
So he
Your
will
form-
turn around, watch this figure slice at him, and then as he goes, "I knew it," I will disappear in a poof of smoke, leaving behind the visage of a white raven, as I am no longer there.
As this swirling mass of white feathers envelops your form, you disappear and reappear on the other side. Zalrier turns around, looks back at where you were, and turns to see where you are now, and he points at you with an angry glare and says, "Kill him!"
And then I will use the rest of my movement to go 5, 10, 15 to get here.
All
So I
right.
didn't actually move. So bonus action, action, movement. Yeah, that's everything.
That'll bring us to this cultist's turn. This cultist is going to make an attack against you. Us.
Okay. No.
That is a 10.
Misses.
Misses wildly as it glances off a wall behind you. It is the other shadow's turn. And I believe I don't believe you're actually emitting any light, Malek.
I am not giving off any light, correct.
Okay. The shadow does something unseen. And that is its turn.
He's in
Us!
the corner. She's doing a jab.
You are surrounded and backed into a corner.
That's what they think. I was gonna do this before I found out there were shadows. I promise you, I'm not metagaming. I was planning on doing this.
I believe you.
I'm going to bonus action cast Divine Favor. Ignore that die roll. Which is a bonus action. Basically, all my attacks now do an additional 1d4 points of radiant damage.
Very good spell.
And I'm going to aim at this guy right here who hasn't been hit yet.
Monty, as Oss kind of finds that radiant center, the whispers around Kaxian's looming voice will hone into more of an encouraging edge. You do have advantage on this next attack.
All right.
Nice.
This guy's been untouched, right? Like, he is full...
Yes.
All right. Then I will roll with advantage.
As you hear from deep within your mind.
Ooh. 25, baby.
That
so close.
Let's go.
absolutely hits.
So that'll be 12
This
plus
is still lethal, correct?
13. Yeah,
It
it's
better be
lethal.
lethal.
I heard someone yell, kill them. No mercy here.
As a streak of white fire erupts from the wound you leave in this man's chest, he falls backwards and doesn't even have time to bleed out before his soul is wrested from his body. He is
Nice.
DED dead.
All right. I will hold position here. I don't know that anything's coming, unfortunately, so Boss is just going to stand here. That will be his turn.
Vigilant.
Yup.
I'm going to go ahead and roll something for them.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
They do have advantage on this. Okay, yeah. The cultists are steeled in their resolve, as they do not back down. They have passed their morale test. That guy's dead. Kaxian, you're up.
All right. Kaxian would like to move forward. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 forward, if you don't mind, Connor. So towards the cultist. And then, how do we feel about tumbling through?
Go for
Try and
it.
get to the other side. All right.
Tumble away.
Bonus action tumble. You gotta beat a 14.
Athletics. Cultists are not very strong. Did roll a 15 on die, though.
Totally fair. So in that case, we will just use an action to swing two-handed towards them.
All right. Two-handed swing. Go for it.
Okay. 14 to hit.
Get him.
That
Okay.
hits.
Consistent.
Yay.
For 10
Oh
slashing.
my god.
Oh,
Lethal or non?
Lethal.
Is that Matt? That's max, isn't it?
It's close.
No, it's almost max.
'Cause he's
As you
two-handed.
try to
Yeah.
roll through, this cultist sort of shoulder checks you, and as he's regaining his balance, you bring your sword up and into his chest, and that is enough.
He's kind of stabbing into him and bringing the body low. He's going to be kind to try and look into the room beyond to try and see where his charge might be. But that is Kaxian's go. That's all the action.
Alrighty.
Dying in the next room.
This cultist is going to do something and pop into the room. That is his turn.
Oh.
This cultist is also
Cultist.
going to enter this room.
Whee!
He will be a bit further up, actually.
Oh, no.
That will bring us around to Aryl. You are up.
Cool. There's a lot of people over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aryl is going to move into this hallway in between Kaxian and Tara, and as she's passing Tara, she'll say, "That's a good girl." And once again, you'll hear the sound of a bell in the distance, kind of echoing around the space as her form vanishes and reappears here.
Wait, you have a... Damn it.
That's my
You are in
shtick.
shadows, I am in light. We are not the same.
One dark
We are-
future, no one survives.
We are actually the opposite sides of the same coin.
You're in her DMs. You're in her
Well,
DMs.
yeah.
I'm in her dad's car. We are not the same. Once I appear here, seeing, I imagine even with dark vision, I probably can't see this shadow, right?
Now that Kaxian is closer, the darkness peels away and you see a humanoid figure seemingly made of shadow looming near Oz.
I don't like
okay.
I don't like it. Not at all.
Oz will hear in his mind the voice of Aryl as she will telepathically tell him, hold your breath. And I am going to cast Burning Hands,
What?
which will be a 15-foot cone.
Oh god! Oh Jesus!
There you go.
Like
There you
these.
go.
That hits them all.
That actually won't hit Oz, but you'll see a massive gout of flame fill the room in front of you.
Woo!
All right. As this sort of solar fire erupts into this room, they are going to make dex saves, I believe.
Correct. They need to beat a
Yup.
15.
Ah! Dropped my gosh darn dice.
You need to also pass your dex saving throw.
It's true.
If you fail, you cannot roll, and they automatically
Yeah, and then they automatically
Gonna
fail.
roll for the muckle-darmed culti. Be taking the wee men. That's a natural 1.
Ooh, nice. So that's a crit, right?
That is a 9.
Nice.
That fails.
Let's
Shadow.
Nine.
All right, Shadow Boy.
How dexterous are shadows? Okay.
Probably fairly.
Does not roll that well, though. They all fail.
Wow.
Let's go.
Then they
I'm
all
taking the
take
full 8.
a sad 8 points of damage.
It figures. That's all right. It's damage.
As a brief burst of fire ignites a majority of this room. Malek, the light is just enough for you to see very briefly
Mm-hmm.
a shadowy figure illuminated right next to you.
Nice. I was wondering where that thing went. If it matters for them, I do have blind fighting when they're within 10 feet of me.
Ooh.
Right on. Yeah. The cultists are looking burnt and charred. Parts of their robes are on fire, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And the shadow, while looking injured by your attack, does not seem to have taken the full brunt of it.
Away.
Mm.
Whatever. By any chance, would I recognize this creature?
Make an Arcana check.
Dum, 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 dum.
That's an
Dum,
18.
dum, dum.
Ooh, not bad.
As far as undead go, this is a pretty common sight. You know this to be a shadow, but something is strange about it. You hear discordant whispers. And you can even understand some of them.
I don't like
And
that.
you don't know shadows to be able to talk.
Yeah. That's weird.
It is
Okay.
weird.
Well, that is all I can do. So that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. So I'm just marking down some HP. This guy is dead.
I'm in danger.
This cultist is alive.
Unfortunately.
What's he going to do?
But we're working on it.
He's just going to attack the person that is closest to him, which is Malek.
Oh,
That is an 18 to hit you.
that'll
Ooh.
miss.
Real?
Really?
Whoa, okay.
Yep,
With the +1 shield, yeah.
correct.
Oh, shit.
All right, as you raise the shield of the...
Ping.
I believe it was the winter...
I have it in my notes.
Halwinter.
It's the
Halwinter.
Halwinter
Halwinter.
Knights.
Hall
yeah.
Winter.
Yeah, the Halwinters.
Hang on. The Hall Winter crest sort of mixed with your own Corvus family crest. You raise it up and a loud gonging sound erupts in this chamber as he staggers backwards. As that is going to be his turn. That cultist is dead. And that brings us to the
Bong.
top of the round. Tara.
Woo!
Goodness gracious.
Come on in here.
Yeah, tentatively gonna come in. Sorry, Kaxian. Hi, Us. What the hell is that? Looking at the shadow.
Punch.
Ghost!
Just looking at the ghost. What do I swing at? Kind of addressing the group.
Punch the one in front of Oz. Free up your tank.
Sure, yeah, I'm gonna go for the cultists. With the battle axe. Choppy choppy. Oh, 12, damn. Does that get it or
A
not?
12 hits.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's why you swing on the cultist. Kill it.
Oh my
max
God.
damage, 14.
Goodbye.
I assume this is lethal, yes?
Yeah.
That's why you
In for-
swing on him, baby.
In for a copper, in for a gold.
Yep.
Tara,
And now
traumatized
you've knocked
by
him out of
killing
the
a man.
initiative order. Good
Tara
job.
kills 2 more men.
I'm just making this as quick as possible.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, how many kills is that?
The perfect
3.
therapy.
3 so far, yeah.
You
Yeah.
To
slam
be
your
fair-
axe into this charred individual's heart, and he falls down dead.
You're
And-
being kind about it. It's a quick death.
And panicking, flurry of blows on the shadow.
Sure, flurry
Spending
of
a
blows.
keep on just punching at it. That's an nat one.
Obviously does not hit.
Up.
Yep. Well, second strike. 15 on the
Also
shadow?
does not hit.
Ooh.
As this amorphous being seems to blend in with the darkness in the room and with a supernatural quickness avoids your blows.
I don't like that thing. Mobile feet, get the fuck over here, away from it. And I'll just turn to Arl, just be like, what the hell is that?
It appears to be a shadow.
I don't like it. I hate it here.
I'm calling my mom to pick me up. This summer camp sucks.
The summer camp sucks. That's my turn.
All right, as it is now the Shadow's turn. The Shadow, having been burned with magical light, looks over at you, Aryl, and begins to swoop forward with supernatural quickness.
Oh, gross.
Good
It is-
evening.
It is going to make an attack against you.
Understand.
But only one.
What's your AC?
Currently 14.
14? Unfortunately, with a 15 on die, plus its bonuses, it hits you.
I will use my reaction as it swoops in and seeks to strike Aryl. She will place both of her hands in front of her with 3 outstretched fingers and her thumbs touching in another triangle shape. And I'm going to cast Shield,
All right.
raising my AC
the
temporarily
best.
to 19.
19.
The best.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually can't do that. I don't have any level 1 spell slots left. Sorry.
Oh, no!
Never mind. I'm hit.
think,
Well,
I think
forget
that with a 19 total, it would meet that anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Ah, gotcha.
So, right.
So it wouldn't matter.
Unfortunate.
Well-
what's even more unfortunate is what's going to happen next. As it
Oh, no.
touches you, you feel something essential being leached from you. You take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, no.
Your strength score is reduced by 1.
Ow.
You said
As-
8 points of necrotic damage?
8 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 1.
Okay.
As Tara, you look over and you see this shadowy figure clasping Arl's head and neck, and you see her begin to wither away.
Oh, that's not
Tara's jaw would just hang. Like, this is horrifying.
That will bring us to Zalrir's turn.
Stinky man.
Zalrir is going to enter the room, point his finger towards you. You shall serve the Whispered One well, or at least your corpse will. And he is going to cast Hold Person on you. I need
Oh, that's
you to
unfortunate.
make...
That's a wisdom save, yeah?
It is a wisdom
Who's you?
save.
Arl, Tara,
Malek.
It's
Malek.
Malek.
Oh,
All right. Come on, any second now.
oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's coming. I hit it.
I feel it
Natural
coming.
one.
Oh, no.
no!
Yep.
Not
You
good.
feel creeping hands made of the pure darkness of this place begin to wrap around your body and lock you in place
Yep.
as you are considered.
That's not a charm effect, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
You are paralyzed.
Yep, that sounds right.
Oh fuck, that's super bad.
That means everything's a crit against me.
well,
Any
as
melee
I
is a
hold
crit.
up my finger and adjust my glasses, I will have you know that paralyze is a different effect in my game.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
stunned
yes,
and
yes.
paralyzed got changed.
is there anything I should
Where'd
know
you get
about
paralysis?
that different thing?
Paralysis is before you can perform an action on your turn, you must succeed a DC 15 strength check. And you can only perform an action or a bonus action, not both. Your speed is 0, and you are considered incapacitated at the end of your turn. Also, attacks against you have advantage and automatically crit if they hit.
Okay.
So if you're paralyzed, you can still act, but you need to pass a save first.
Okay, and then I hold person as a save at the end of my turn, correct?
Save at the end of your turn, yes.
Okay. So then I will attempt to pass the check first to do literally anything. You said it's a strength check, yeah? Saving throw? Or is it a
DC
strength
15
just check?
strength. It is a
Save or
strength
check.
save.
It's the same number, but okay, strength save. All right, let's give it a shot. Nat 20.
There you go.
Heaven or
You get
hell?
your-
Yep.
You get an action or a bonus action.
Okay.
Bookends, baby.
As you
bookends.
will yourself to move past the spell, you wrench these sort of glowing green hands away from you briefly.
All right. Well, then I am going to choose to do a bonus action, and I believe proficiency bonus. I get this one more time. I will use my bonus action to once again use the Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport to this spot that I can see.
Very well.
So that will be my bonus action to get out of harm's way. And then I make the save at the end of my turn, which this is now it. So it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
All right. 24.
That passes.
There we go.
As the
that'll be my
hands
turn.
around you dissipate, as a quick pulse of the divine energy from within you causes the hands to disappear.
Kaxian, in front of you, as you're thinking, where the hell is my charge? You will see almost a smoke-like image of a raven flap its wings, and stepping forth from it is Malek. And as he steps forth, he almost freezes in place, and then shakes it off.
Good.
Very good. Very good.
And that'll be turn.
Very good, sir.
All right, this guy is dead. It is now the other shadow's turn.
Oh no.
From the
Is it?
darkness, it is going to swoop forward. However, as it gets here, actually, would it willingly enter the light? I don't think it would.
Ooh,
Don't go
sneaky.
into the light.
It is going to, as Oss, you feel hands creeping towards you in the darkness.
My heebies are jeebied.
Yeah.
What is your passive perception?
Osses?
Yes.
14.
Okay. It does not have advantage on the stack, as you sense it coming. It is, however, going to be an 18 to hit you.
That hits.
As you feel a coldness in your chest, as something from the darkness wraps its cold, dead fingers around you. You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Ouchie.
And your strength score is reduced by 1.
Oh no.
Connor, question for you.
Huh?
Is this thing considered invisible for technical 5e terms?
No, it is not invisible currently, as it makes its attack. It steps out of hiding. It can hide as a bonus action when it is in darkness.
Got it. Okay, I just wanted to double check that it was hiding and not invisible. That makes total sense why blind fighting doesn't work. Perfect.
But that is its turn. It is now your turn, Oz.
I'm going to kind of grit my teeth, turn and go, Aryl! And I'm going to... Oh god, I was going to try and help Aryl out. You guys are there. It should be okay. I'm going to swing at this fucking
Assuming
guy.
we help them, yeah, they should be fine.
I think
All
you
right,
can
swing.
pivot around it. Like, you don't have to leave its threat.
The problem is that there's another one right there.
There's one right here.
Yeah.
And
But
if I go
you'd have
there,
to
I would...
Well,
Yeah.
could
you
you
could 5-foot step there.
Hang on, let me
Yeah.
Do a little bit of housekeeping.
Yeah, like,
here.
could you?
Yeah, there we go.
God. They're
If you
disappearing into
5-foot
the
step,
wetness.
Yeah,
you'd
like-
be able to hit the one next
Yeah,
to
but I
Aryl
want to go
and not
here
leave
to...
us.
I want to go here to flank.
Oh yeah, that you can't
okay.
do.
Yeah,
I can't do that now.
Then smash away.
Unless you provoke and don't care.
Can I go down here? Is this inaccessible? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say sure, because this map is a little wonky. Geography is a little bit strange.
You know,
I'll
I'm
say
gonna
yeah, you can't go there.
Also, I completely forgot I need to do this real fast. Okay, we're
Oh
Gucci.
yes, your concentration check.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I
You
still
got
have
it.
it up.
You're good.
You're fine.
Alright. I'm just gonna swing at the shadow in front of me then.
Hit it.
Go for it.
Oh, come on, Oz. 11.
Unfortunately, this being moves like nothing you've ever seen before, as it blends into the shadows on the walls and then comes back into form.
Alright, well, that's my turn. That is super unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. However, it is now Kaxian's turn.
You'll need to unmute.
Zen.
Kaxian is going to unmute. Kaxian is going to move between both shadows.
Kaxian takes off his muzzle.
Oh.
And he will swing at the one nearest to Aryl.
All right, swinging at the one nearest to Aryl. Go ahead and roll it.
Two-handed as well. 14 to hit.
Unfortunately, that misses. As, again, these things just move with a preternatural quickness. They are darkness.
This let's see. That is my go.
And we'll bring us to this cultist. What can he even do?
He could leave.
Could leave.
Could just.
He should leave.
Just fuck off.
He's going to double move as he enters the room over
Out of the
here.
room.
No.
Just gonna.
No,
Double
that gives you another
move
kill.
Home.
That is going to be his turn. Other cultist might have a little bit better luck. Yeah, is going to shove past this cultist in the doorway, draw its scimitar, and aim towards you, Kaxian. Does a 13 hit you?
13 does not hit.
13
Nice.
does not hit. As you move your shield in your
Oh, no
right
shield,
now.
just a sword, because
Yeah.
his shield's on his back.
As you turn your back to him, it glances off the shield on your back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let him finish. He was cooking with that description.
Aryl.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of options here.
So just Misty Step again.
I can't.
Oh.
Out of level
'cause
ones.
we didn't long rest before this.
That's all right. We were
short
smart about it.
rested.
I feel like I'm out of bardic inspirations before the fight, so.
This is such a tough situation. Knowing what I know about shadows and knowing that they are much harder to hit under normal circumstances, I am going to... This is a spell-based attack? Yeah. I'm going to reach towards the shadow, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And
Taser.
probably miss.
16.
No, it's a
hits.
16. Let's go.
Okay. Woo.
16's the number.
Use your flanking, boys.
That is max lightning damage.
Let's
Damn.
go.
lightning
Maximum
damage.
lightning damage.
And it's
As
immune
an
lightning.
arcane pulse shocks this being. You see its edges sort of begin to fray a little bit. However, it does absorb this magic as well, as it appears to be resistant to lightning also.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
that's
fucked.
fair.
I can't do anything.
Shadows are nasty. Shadows are really
Yeah.
nasty creatures.
Well, and this is not a normal shadow.
I remember playing Ravenloft and having to fight 6 of these at level 1. It was a fucking nightmare.
As
Assuming
she
these are even the same.
finishes this shocking grasp, she's gonna kind of call over her shoulder to Tara. Tara, now is the time to put away all your reservations. Hit them very hard. That's gonna be my turn.
But we plan to go to Olive Garden after this. Okay.
They had unlimited breadsticks.
All right. And that is your turn, Aryl.
That's it.
All right. That'll bring us to this remaining cultist's turn. It is going to attack the only target it can, really. Tara.
Okay.
There you go.
16 AC. So
Rolled a 19 on die.
that'll do it. That'll do it.
As
Look,
a quick slash
I
with
love
its
Die Hard
scimitar into you.
But I need them to stop killing us.
You're going to take 3 slashing damage.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they miss.
As finally receiving a retaliatory strike from these cultists. We return to the top of the round. It is now your turn, Tara.
Wait a minute. That's the one
Return
what killed
fire.
3 of our mates.
You're gonna pay for that. As the guy who just swung at me, I'm gonna swing at him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my last of the day strike of the giants. So I'm gonna add a D10 to this as well.
Before you
So
do
let's-
that, make a perception check.
Okay. 21.
This guy looks like he's in really rough shape.
Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. So I'll just swing at him. 22
Let's
yeah.
go.
for 6 slashing.
Should I even bother asking?
Goodbye.
Yeah. Tara just
Die.
like he cuts into her arm, and she just brings up the axe, and it just sinks into his rib cage coming upward, and she just pulls it out. Yep.
He sputters up a gout of blood as his lung has been punctured. He falls backwards and drowns.
I hate this. Flurry of blows, as she says. I'm gonna punch the guy next to Aryl.
All right.
Specifically, just so you know, this guy.
Yeah.
Punch. 19.
That hits.
Let's go.
6.
This is flurry of blows.
Yeah, so I get another one, but does he go down?
You crack him across the jaw, and you hear a pop in his jaw. And he sort of like reaches up with his hand and grabs it, tries to put his jaw back in place. Locks eyes with you pleadingly. He is not down, but he is looking pretty rough.
Can I use Strike of the Giants on that?
with a melee weapon attack. With a melee weapon attack. Is your unarmed strike considered a weapon?
For a monk, I believe it is.
So I believe, and I think we ruled it was.
Sure. Then yeah, absolutely.
Just put him out of his misery. 8 more fire damage.
I mean, you got 2 guns.
Just somehow, some way, the magic alights his like clothes in flame, and he dies.
He doesn't feel the embers that have caught onto his robe as he ignites and goes down in a fiery.
Monk punches are not weapon attacks; they are considered melee attacks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Connor, it's up to you.
For now, I'll let it slide, but we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the Kensai's whole thing.
Kensei has that.
Okay. And then in that case, one last punch on the guy between me and Kaxian. 18.
Sure does.
5 bludgeoning.
Again, just you punch this guy in the forehead, and he like staggers back, and he like with both hands, one still holding his scimitar too, just holds his forehead. As who does that?
Who does
Who
that?
punches a guy in the forehead?
Just directly in the forehead.
And I don't want to provoke from the shadows, so I'm going to stay right here.
All right. Speaking of shadows,
yeah,
it is going to continue to try and drain its current target.
No!
Might miss, though. Oh, no, wait, you don't have any shields left, unfortunately.
No Shield's not up.
Does a 16 hit you?
It does.
Whispering kind of very harshly, he will scream,
"Enough!"
and silvery barbs the shadow.
All right. Silvery
Nice.
barbs. Shadow has to reroll. Does a 12 hit you?
It does not.
Let's go!
As
That
you're
is
able
clutch.
to wrench yourself away from this creature, you see now where it grabbed you, blackened, wrinkled skin now exists.
That's going to take a lot of cosmetics to cover up.
It was going to be the Shadow's turn. It is now Zalrier's turn. Zalrier, feeling his spell wane, is going to... What's he going to do?
With all
That's a
that
great
junk,
question.
all that junk inside his trunk.
He's going to get you drunk.
Oh, no.
Off his lumps. He's going to run forward, dagger in hand. He's going to hiss over to the Shadow. Steal their secrets for me, minions. And he's going to cast Shield of Faith on this Shadow. Next to you, Oz.
God.
Wait, he's going to cast Shield of Faith?
He's
on
casting
them?
Shield of Faith.
So
That's so unnecessary.
God, the thing's AC just went up. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
As-
Which one did he hit? The one that's in front of Aryl?
Oz.
Oz, the one in front
Oz,
of you, this sort of like maroon and black colored bony armor begins to surround this Shadow, and as it does, darkness melds over the spell and it becomes part of it. And it is going to, and then Zalrier is going to make 2 attacks against you, Tara.
Okay, 16 AC.
Real quick,
Is a
the
bonus action?
Whispers would also follow.
It is. It is.
Whispers would also follow Oz from Silvery Barbs for advantage.
What was it, Zan?
You have advantage, Oz.
Okay.
I don't think a 10 hits you.
Nope. As like, kind of like a scared, like, eep, like dodges the knife, but I might get the other hit.
Second swing. Also misses. That is a 7. As you can tell, Zalrier is an experienced dagger fighter. But that does not appear to be his specialty, as he is sort of raising a hand and weaving arcane symbols. Manages to miss you both times, and he sort of snarls angrily at his failure. That will bring us to Malek.
He put it on that one. All right. Time to make a roleplay decision. I am going to move 1, 2 to get to here and flank with Oz.
Can you
You will
move
provoke
through?
you will provoke an
Yeah,
opportunity
you're-
attack from the shadow.
Also, you would have to tumble through because the enemies are blocking you.
Diagonal still is blocking.
Yeah.
I would allow you to do that though.
Okay.
I'll try to tumble through to get there.
Oh
That's a
boy.
bonus action.
It's
It's just
it's
an
athletics, right?
check.
Got it. 17.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
5 on die from the cultist.
Cool. All right.
And you're going to be taking
So
an
now I get
opportunity
there.
attack from the shadow.
If it has a 10-foot reach, then yes.
Well, you're
But in or-
you're moving.
you're moving in this way, so you will provoke because you're leaving from this space.
But I'm not.
Ignore
I
the
see what you're
lines
saying, yeah.
on the map.
Yeah.
The space where, where Kaxian is within 5 feet of that shadow. So
yeah,
if
the
you're
shadow,
passing through that
the
spot-
shadow would be intercepting you. So, do you want to take this opportunity attack?
Yeah, fuck it.
It could miss.
And likely
I really wanted to be there. Fuck.
Does a no? I don't think a 13 hits you.
It does not.
All right. The shadow tries to move its hand backwards towards you, but you duck out of the way. And
And then I'm going to take a
tumble
swing
through.
at this. I'm going to take a swing at this one in front of Oz.
all right, go for it.
All right.
You have flanking.
I do have flanking. There's a 23 hit.
Absolutely.
Nice.
It will take 9 damage.
All right.
Is it still up?
Your blade. What is this thing's? This one has not been touched yet.
Correct. So it's still up?
It is still up. And as your
Ah.
blade sinks into it, you sort of feel resistance against its undead form.
Malek will push back against the resistance, and his sword will glow as I'm going to Divine Smite it.
Divine Smite. This creature is undead, so you roll an additional d8.
I know. That's why I'm going to do 3d8. Here we go. It'll take 12 radiant damage.
Doubled because it is vulnerable.
Let's go.
As the white ethereal feathers begin to arc off of your blade mid-swing, it clashes into the shadowy being, and it shrieks in pain as this white fire begins to envelop it until it is completely gone.
Nice. Good shit.
And he will just glare at you, Os, and then turn around towards the wizard. And as he
Os will-
does, he will say, Go ahead.
Os will, I wish I could find the specific nod, but Os will, like, kind of purse his lips and then give you just a knowing nod, like, pretty good.
And then he'll turn around to the wizard.
You are next.
Am I able to move into the doorway diagonally? Because I know the map is a little weird.
You will take an opportunity attack from the cultist next to you, but you can.
That is fine. I will move here to give Tara flanking on their turn, and I will take that attack.
Hell yeah. That's a
Okay.
good one.
That is a 22 to hit you.
That'll hit.
And his max damage.
You moved?
Worth
Hold
it.
on. Did you move?
I did move.
If he was there and he's moving, can I get off? One
Protection?
second.
Your interception.
My interception, yeah.
What's the wording on interception again?
I was 10 feet away from you. I don't know if that
Creature
matters.
you see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you.
5 feet. I was 10
So
feet.
that's the thing is
Oh.
No, you.
yeah.
Well,
it's a DM's call
Yeah.
on if this attack happens before you move or after you move.
No, he'd
Well,
still be out of
no,
range because he was
I'm
standing
still out of
there.
range.
Never mind.
within 5
I'm still
feet.
out of range.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ignore me.
Yep.
Ignore me. Sorry.
Unfortunate. You take 7 points
That's
of
right, what-
slashing damage, Malek.
7. Got it. Okay. Got it. That'll be turn.
Okay. This shadow is no more. That would bring us to Os.
I gotta help out Aryl.
That's kind
Do
of what I
it, yeah.
figured. Go do it.
He's gonna rush over. I have advantage on this swing because of our funny friend Kaxian.
Funny
Bard.
friend.
Bard.
16 or how's a fucking natural 20,
Let's
baby?
fucking go!
Oh.
Big damage.
I'd say
This
that
is gonna
hits.
hurt. That's going to be 12 damage plus 2d4
Yeah, go ahead and resist this, motherfucker.
plus 7. And if that's double, that's 14. So that's going to be 26 points of damage.
The slashing damage
radiant,
alone
right?
wouldn't have brought it down. The radiant damage does almost double its health.
I
let's
cleave this
go.
thing in two. Arl, my sword barely misses the front of your chest and face.
Woo!
She doesn't seem to flinch as the sword goes inches away from her face.
Another piercing howl from these beings erupts. And they fade into nothing.
I'm going to point at this cultist and say, keep that one alive! And I'm going to shift here. And that will be turn.
Ooh.
Did you point to, which, just for clarity, did you point to Zalrier or the cultist?
The one in the middle, not the leader guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep the leader alive?
No, I want the lackey, because we can interrogate the lackey. The leader could get up to shenanigans again. I'd rather not deal with that. The leader needs to fucking die.
I just asked for clarity.
All right. That's going to be your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Here we go.
Kaxian, you're up.
Kaxian will look towards the person who is kind of shouting all these spells, and he will kind of echo the whispers in his mouth to form a, again, singular loud shout towards him, and just shout, "Silence!" He needs a wisdom save against command.
Wisdom save against command.
Oh.
What's your DC?
It would be, in this case, I'm upcasting at level 2. I think 16.
$16's your DC?
Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately, with his bonuses, that's an 18.
Totally fair. But Kaxian is going
worth
to
a
move
shot, though.
also next to him to kind of surround him.
You cannot silence the whispers.
He'll kind of look shocked at the immediate reply, and that's Kaxian's go. But
right.
Kaxian, like I say, will move up towards him.
Also, Zan, command is a first level spell, not.
I know,
yeah,
I'm
you
casting it
upcasted.
to increase the.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you affect one other creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not a
shit.
DC change. It's yeah.
The silence wouldn't affect the other one too, so I'll just do level 1. Never mind, my bad.
Yeah,
Yep,
you're good.
no, you're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
You play a lot of
I was
different
just like,
systems.
wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait
It
a
happens.
That
minute.
cultist is
We
dead.
got lots of DMs here, so it's a good resource guide.
This cultist is really I'm gonna make something for him. He does have advantage against this. Okay, yeah. He is going to fight to the death.
Oh.
Good.
He's going to strike at you, Aryl,
Makes
with his
sense.
scimitar. Natural 1, however.
Oh,
Hey!
Render that point moot.
I like to imagine he goes this way and just like either
Oz
Tara or
grabs his hand. Oz
Yeah.
grabs his hand and just puts it back.
No.
No.
That will bring us to Aryl.
Nice.
She will look at him and smile, but she is going to point her hand towards the lead cultist. And I am going to cast Sacred Flame on him.
Sacred
Jump.
Flame.
jump,
Poetic.
bitch.
Let's see if he's got them leaps.
Oh, that's sad damage.
Ooh.
He does fail, however.
Woo! He
He'll be
takes a
taking that
full
He'll take all two of them.
radiant damage.
Get wrecked, nerd.
As he hisses in pain as this astral fire slams into him. Ugh.
We do so wish you would be silent by whatever record, though. And that'll be turn.
All right,
Trusting
that will
that
bring us to
Tara and Oz got her back.
Tuara
Yeah, I got
Wind
you.
Fury.
Got any last secrets to confess? As I just chop into him.
Chop into him.
Flanking too.
Choppy.
Yeah.
Muckle-armed Culti.
You got that's
No,
10.
10. That's not
10
gonna do it.
unfortunately
He's
misses.
Fuck,
Yeah.
he's a wizard, damn it.
Yeah. Axe goes wide. Last key point. I'm Flurry of Blows him. This guy needs to
Flurry of
fucking
blow
die.
him.
Just Tara drops the axe, grabs like this scruff, and just begins punching him.
Bah.
15?
15.
Does hit.
Oh,
For
Flanking!
8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning damage.
And then
Yeah, he does seem hardier. Does seem
Yeah, I
hardier
see.
than your average cultist as he takes the blow and remains standing.
And
And
then
again,
just
26, baby.
and then another
7 more.
7 damage.
How hardy are you?
Let me look. Doing some math. Do. Minus 8. Do. Minus 7. Do. All right. As his knees begin to look a little wobbly as he tries to
He's
catch his
hanging on.
breath.
Yeah, Tara's just
hanging
holding on his scruff and just punch.
That's right.
Will that end your turn?
Yes, unfortunately,
Your
that's
turn,
all I
bitch.
can do.
It is now Zalrir's turn.
He's
Zalrir
probably going to reciprocate.
is going to
This is
look
where he self-destructs.
at the room, look at all of his plans sort of beginning to crumple. And he is going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
On who, though?
What is his bonus on this? That is going to hit.
Who's
As-
this?
I will fighting
As
cell
he-
interception this.
Well, what does this do? Does it just reduce the damage?
It reduces the damage, yes.
Yes,
Okay,
if it's
go
within
ahead and-
5 feet. So
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll it.
Okay.
well, that means it's
Sorry,
hitting-
just to clarify, because it
God
hasn't been
damn, it's
said.
3d10.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Who is he
reduced by
attacking?
10.
But 10
So-
of it's getting reduced.
He looks
Tara.
around. He looks around the room. He hears you, Oss, say, "Leave that one alive," and he reaches towards the cultist and kills him.
Oh!
Oh,
And then he
nice.
gets on his knees and says, "I surrender."
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, does he?
He wants to be the survivor. Fucker.
Yeah. Oh,
As
that is
the
so
only
good.
one left alive who can answer any questions.
Inflict
gets on
wounds
his
is
knees.
necrotic damage, right?
Oh, don't
Inflict
do
wounds
this.
is necrotic damage. If you're going to try and block it, you need to block.
So I reduced it by 10.
He reduced by 10, yeah.
I'm very sorry. It's 3d10 plus his bonuses. It's
Yeah,
way
I
too
totally
much.
fair.
Fuck, yeah. That's a lot.
No, this
no,
is great. I love this. Oh, my
don't
god.
Make me make this choice. Oh, I might
Monty,
ruin
I
everything.
really like biting style interception. I've actually never
I
seen
love
it
it
used
too.
before. That's really cool.
As
It's very
as
os-coded.
It's what
You-
Wahakeda had.
you see now, as he reached out towards the cultist.
Why'd the
his
battle
stump-
music stop?
Yeah, why'd the battle music stop?
Yeah, we're not done.
It's
We're
over.
not done.
No, we're not.
he,
No, it's
he
not.
said he surrendered, but
He
we
said
haven't
he surrendered. I didn't say I let him.
Okay.
Oh, get the battle music back in here. Oh, yeah, it's kind of in Malek's hand. Do we?
Yeah, it's Malek's turn.
Yeah.
Malek, it's your
I have a-
turn. You just
I have
watched
a very
Zalrir reach out with a spectral
He just-
green hand towards the remaining
killed-
cultist in the room.
He
And
killed
as
his
it,
own dude.
as it
Yeah.
entered him, he lurched forward and withered immediately, falling to the ground, a husk.
I have a very important question. He was doing some kind of a ritual, and they are very much confirmed to be worshippers of Vecna. Considering the eye and the iconography in the room and all
There's
that
a
stuff.
lot of indicators in
Okay.
here.
Yeah,
So
the
I
sky
wanna-
is
before I do
blue. These
anything-
guys.
Before I do anything, I want to make sure, was there any objective that specifically stated to bring back someone alive?
No, we were just investigating. what was
Okay.
going on
Yeah,
here.
Then
we did not
Malek
command
and-
to find someone alive.
Then Malek is killing him. And it's not even a hesitation. I'm cutting his head off. Because he is on the ground. I will crit him. I will attack him. And there's
All right.
not even a pause.
Silvery
ahead.
barbs. No. Okay.
Yeah, you fucking dick.
I'm kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
motherfucker.
Go ahead.
You could.
I know. I'm
so
joking.
This is advantage, right?
You have advantage. He has made himself prone. He is
All
on
right.
the ground, surrendering, raising his
It's a
arms.
22.
22 hits.
Oh,
7.
It's a crit.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so 14.
Well,
No,
no,
you
why would it
roll.
be a crit?
You roll again.
Oh, I don't know because I thought
Oh,
he gave
you didn't know
himself
if he was helpless.
Then 7.
Well, he's still active. He's not like incapacitated or anything. He's just on his knees with his hands in the air.
Then yeah, then 7.
What? Yeah. Tara Woodshit out. What are you doing? He surrendered.
As
Is he still alive?
he is still alive, yes. You see there's some sort of supernatural force that is keeping him that is strengthening him as he fully expecting you heroes to arrest him. He sort of leans his shoulder into your blow, and you carve a large chunk away from his arm, and he leans forward in pain, but it does not strike his neck like you intended it to. What are you doing?
Malek, he surrendered.
Malek doesn't blink, and we're still in initiative, so that was his turn.
Yep,
That was
yep,
Malek's
yep.
turn. Os.
5, 10, 15. I will swing non-lethally.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Non-lethal. All right. Yeah, you have advantage.
Oof.
Advantage though.
You have advantage.
Oof. What the fuck?
That's
A
damn.
13 does hit, though.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
He takes 10 plus. I still have my thing up. Takes 12 points of damage non-lethally.
How do you render him unconscious?
I am not nice about this. I take the flat of my greatsword and I full on baseball batter swing directly into his face, crunching in his nose and just knocking him unconscious.
You feel bits of his skull break underneath your blow as he falls backwards, hitting the back of his head on the floor, and he lets out a shaky "Ugh,"
And
as
then
his chest heaves.
unceremoniously, Os will stand over top of his crumpled body. He's gonna grab some cloth, shove it in this guy's mouth, gag him, and take out rope and just tie him up so he is immobile. And then I'm gonna pull out my net and toss this guy's body into the net and carry it like Santa
Oh my
Claus.
God.
As you
Assuming this is out of
thoroughly
initiative.
bind Zalrir, the leader of this sect of the cult of Vecna. Not so much anymore, as most of them are dead.
Os does this so quick and like efficiently, it's kind of scary.
It's a very practiced effort that you all notice.
Noted.
And you take a moment, and there's a stillness that resides over this den of the cult of Vecna. You begin to hear dozens of footfalls behind you. Armored footfalls echoing in the chamber behind you. You hear a familiar voice. They're in here! As you hear Kavori's voice echoing. They're in here! Quick! We must come to their aid!
Oh, hey, the backup's here.
Kaxian will move over and place a hand kind of whispering with that light, very bright greenish light, saying a silent prayer to Timora and healing Malek for 3.
Okay.
And then every noise stops. except replacing them is a cacophony of whispers.
Ooh, don't like that.
Even those of you that do not have a connection to the divine feel something inherently evil coming from where the runic circle in the center of this room was. A pulse of maroon and black magic erupts. And a figure of an emaciated skull with a single glowing green eye walks into the chamber and turns to meet your gaze.
Well, this is interesting. Very interesting indeed.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Ah!
All right.
It's jerky, Uncle.
Uncle Jerky, yeah.
All right.
Uncle Ruckus.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's up, everybody?
We're
in it now.
John Vecna.
Just a heads up, I'm feeling kind of dizzy. I don't know why. I think I'm okay, but it's just like
Did you eat today?
I did, but I'm just feeling kind of weirdly dizzy. It's hard to explain.
That's all right. Just take as
Yeah.
long as you need to get your balance back, and I'm going to grab
You got
some
water?
water,
Yeah.
and then we'll be right back.
While we're taking this break, can our characters have a long rest, please?
And
Cool. I love that answer. Well, hello, chat. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Mark Allen Jr. Halftime Show. Brought to you by Sprint, presented by AT&T.
Not sponsored.
Of course.
Not sponsored. Right. Hi, Citric.
have
I'm
you-
good. How are you? I think when Connor comes back with his dinner, he may be able to read bit drops and stuff. So, yes, those of you who have dropped bits, also I saw a couple of raiders, not the football team players, but
Yeah.
people who have raided the channel. We will
Only
get
one I
to
got
you
is-
in a second.
Bluefire72, thank you for giving a tier one sub to Skullchan Awu.
I'm back.
Weather's okay, Tixel. It's very cold, however. It's unusually cold for a North Texas December, which I know might sound weird because it's December, but it's also Texas, so it's cold. Yeah. So I hope y'all are enjoying today. Some of us are a little bit more nervous than we were at the start of that combat. One of our player
Are we?
characters took damage for the first time, so that's a thing that happened.
they?
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Also, Raw Sodium, thank you so much for the 1, 2, 3, 4,
Or
5,
just ignore me.
600 bits. Happy to finally catch a stream live for the first time in months. Tuning in while playing the Soul Reaver remasters. Let's go! It's a good time. I just beat the first two Soul Reavers, the original versions, and those games are phenomenal. And now I really, really want to play the remakes.
I
hope
thought
they're
you were
good. I
going to
hope
do
they live
those
up-
for Throwback Thursday, but I guess not.
We did. We played.
Oh.
We played the first one for Halloween last year, and the second one for Halloween this year.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. But since the remasters are remasters, I can just play them whenever.
But yes, Mad Tom K Texas does span more than a couple climate zones. I think it actually hits everything except tundra. So
Skylar, I'm
we've
so
got it
sorry
all.
you had
We've
your
even got
mo-
chaparral zones.
I'm sorry your mouth is in pain. Hopefully it's
tropical islands.
healing.
DC has all the biomes. Let's go! Including desert, which throws people off. They're like, "What do you mean
Yep.
there's a desert in Canada?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's deserts." And then
It's coastal and there are mountains. Therefore, there is
Yeah.
also a desert.
we also have rainforest as well.
Mhm.
Vancouver and kind of Victoria area is technically a rainforest.
And of course, you have the tundra in the northeast.
Of course, yeah. Well, even the desert during the winter, the desert turns into a tundra. It's really wild.
I will
You're a
say,
tundra.
your rainforest is not a tropical rainforest, so
No, but it's still
not
a
tropical,
rainforest.
but it is still a rainforest, much
it
the
still
same way
counts.
as like Oregon and Washington are also rainforests.
Yeah.
Pacific
You have a
Northwest.
coral reef.
That's not biome.
It's not.
Underwater biome.
It's
All right, Minecraft, chill out.
Coral is technically a living creature, so I don't know that it could qualify as a biome by default. I don't know. Let's ask Hank Green and Neil deGrasse Tyson to wrestle over it, and whoever wins will determine if it's a biome.
I don't
that's how
like
that
that
works.
idea at all.
That's how
Actually,
that works. You don't have to
exactly
like it. That's how it works.
Yeah,
That's-
any
no, I
scientific
veto.
argument is settled the same way. So it used to be Bill Nye,
Hell in a
but
Cell?
he retired and passed it on to Hank Green. So that's why Hank Green out wrestles.
Bill Nye is still very much active and is still very much a legend.
He
How
is,
dare
but
you.
he has retired from the wrestling that is required to settle any scientific dispute.
Well, but he's Bill
Bill,
Nye,
why
so he
the
just
science
has
fi?
he has modifiers where he doesn't need to wrestle anymore. He's just that over.
No, it's not. We're not. This isn't fucking WWE, Bosco. This is real wrestling.
That is real wrestling.
No, I'm talking like
It's real to
Olympic,
me.
Olympic style
real to me,
wrestling.
damn it!
Olympic style wrestling with the ring and everything. An
It's
actual
not really
ring,
the thing
not
where
a
you get your ones up
square.
to Hank Green's belly button. What?
What?
I'd just like to give a special
Zacho,
fuck you to Zacho
Why
Duo,
couldn't you find the actual Hank Green?
assuming he has a Twitch.
I'm sure he does.
I don't know. I don't presume anybody has a Twitch.
You do.
I
And
don't have to
you
presume
are
that. I know
you
that
are
for a fact.
anathema to technology, so
I don't agree with that.
you don't.
We're sci-fi.
Right?
I miss that man.
I missed him too.
Hank Green's toenail. Why are there so many?
Zacho, why are you doing? Thank you for the tier 1 sub, but also again, fuck you.
Did that one out of
Why are you
spite.
here? Go home.
How do you know he's not home?
He probably is. He's on the right time zone now, which is the worst part.
The right
to see
time
him.
zone? What's the right
Yeah.
time zone, Bosco?
America's time zone.
America has 5 time zones. What's the
And they're all
right
the correct
time
one.
zone, Bosco?
They're all correct.
That is not possible.
Sure it is.
Genuinely not possible.
Yes. And
Thank you, Zan. No, I
I'm
still
back.
want us to convert to the color-coded time system, because that way Sage O'Clock will be different times in the day for everybody, but will be synced around the globe. And so when something is due at Sage O'Clock, no matter where you are in the world, that's when that thing would be due.
that makes sense.
But big Timex won't let us do it.
You hear that big watch? We're on.
Big watch. Big timekeepers. I think Father Time might actually be a person, but it's like Daddy Warbucks. Like, he's just a super rich guy. He's not a god. He doesn't actually control time, but
What if Father
owns
Time was
time.
actually Father Mother?
what?
I don't know what Bosco's on today.
Also, did you know that the owner of Mother's Cookies is not a mother?
Disappointing.
I know.
She is a
False
mother.
advertising.
She's a mother of cookies.
Yummers.
She
Yummers
creates
remind me
them
of
like one
mothers.
would create a baby.
What?
All right.
I don't want to think about that.
What?
Let's
Monty.
read out
Oh,
some
no,
of
we're
these bits
definitely
and
not
subs.
just glazing over that. Wait a second.
Bitch and
I'm
chips.
gonna read out some business jabs. Starting with Dirk91.
start
Thank you
from
for
the
Prime
beginning.
sub. And thank you for the bit. I wish to challenge the Big Booba Dragon Lady to a wrestling match. Also, you guys thought Rip and Tear Me a New One Doom Daddy was bad. Ha.
Wait, what was this name? I missed it.
I mean, it was.
Dirk91.
Yeah, no, it's.
Oh.
One sec. I am here. I'll be right back.
You're not even in the same league.
One Sway Girl, thank you for the 24 months. Quick question for Bosco and Connor. I'm re-listening to Prince Division, and I'm wondering, do you still hate Quicklings? Yes.
Yes,
Little
100%.
bastards.
Yep, fuck them.
Arkall, thank you for the rating with a party of 33.
Hey!
Edward Bosco, thank you for resubbing for 62 months.
Boo.
Oh, the drugs.
Count Widget, thank you for resubsubbing for 69 months.
Nice.
I know that guy.
More Thrandor, thank you for the 100 bits. Today I woke up at 8 a.m. and the first thing I saw was, hey, Monty's streaming. For a minute I was scared. I overslept.
Wait, Monty was streaming at 8 a.m.?
Yeah, we were doing a tier list of every
we
module.
were fucking stupid
Oh my
and stayed up
God.
so goddamn late.
That sounds amazing.
It was fun.
I was asleep.
Izako Duo,
Me
thank you for the
too.
100
I-
bits.
I went to bed feeling so guilty about that because I was like, man, did I just like, peer pressure my friends into staying up at the ungodly hours
sure
that I
did.
stay up at?
No, you didn't have peer pressure. You asked, and we're like, hey, it's totally fair if like this is too much. We're like, ah, fuck it, let's go. It was fun. it was a good stream.
Consensual peer pressure.
That's not how that works.
It's not peer pressure. It's just your
Because
turn.
you're my boss, do you think you can control me like that? I made my
Yes.
own choice.
Who's your boss?
You!
Monty, you're the boss.
Points. What
What do you mean?
Monty, you literally have him do stuff for you that you pay him to do.
Yeah, you pay him. You're his boss.
You are his boss.
I don't like the term boss. Can we go with like?
You're his superior.
I don't like. That's
That's
worse.
way worse.
That's so
Okay.
much worse.
You are. He is your.
No,
Monty,
no.
you're the Reverend Matron.
Hey, I hate that. No,
Matron.
no.
Sugar mama?
You own
That's
him
the
between the hours of-
worst.
you-
That's not even close to the same thing.
Monty, you own him between the hours of 9 and 5?
No.
Oh.
None of these
Why?
are good.
Friend
None
who
of
pays
these are
me
good.
occasionally.
But
I-
no, like
Yeah,
she
you,
gives
he's your
you
friend
work.
with benefits. There you
I'm
go.
your
No,
No!
that's. Did you
I'm
say
manager.
patron?
I'm not even manager. I'm like,
No, because he's
I'm
the
the
manager.
Owner. You're the owner.
Monty,
and
you're
he's the
Connor's
subordinate.
sponsor.
Oh my.
No.
No.
Beard sorcerer.
You know what?
Let's
You
go.
know what Connor is to me. He's my friend.
Aw.
With benefits.
Contractually.
You can
No.
work.
No.
Work for your friend. You can
Bosco,
work for your
no,
friend.
I'm getting the spray bottle. Bosco,
Bad
no.
Bosco.
You can work for your friends, guys.
Zen-
That's not like a dirty thing.
Zedlita, he said it, not me.
Look, he's very beneficial to you.
More Thrandor. Thank you for the 100 bits.
Oh fuck, I forgot my water in the kitchen. Hold on.
Welder.
Dirk91, thank you for the bit. Scorpions that have big pinchers use steroids. That's why I have the tiny stingers.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, Zen's good. Just discuss it with them first. I agree, Zen. I apologize. I had to be the one to bring it up.
I can't believe Sweet Bippy is taking steroids.
Runish Path D&D, thank you for the raid of the party of 2. Majin Goku, thank you for the 2 months of Prime sub. Blue Fire 782, thank you for the giving a community sub. Vasta Lorde, thank you for raiding with a party of 2 as well. Solid 10 D&D, thank you for the follow. Raw Sodium, thank you for the 600 bits. Happy to finally catch a stream live for the first time in months, tuning in while playing the Soul Reaver remasters. Very nice.
Yep.
I actually got some early access codes for the Soul Reaver remasters. And after this stream, I may get the Tabletop Tuesday crew and just explore Soul Reaver Remastered.
Do it.
Make sure you don't invite Bosco. That would be.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Bosco would hate
He's
that.
not part of the Tabletop
Greater
Tuesday
Seattle
crew, so
molecule?
It's true.
he wouldn't be involved anyway.
It's true.
Connor
No,
and I
you
don't
bring
have a
up
lot
good
of
point.
overarching interests. This happens to now have become one of them.
No, you don't get
Duo,
to decide when you're friends with us.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Hank Green's belly button and Hank Green's toenail.
Yeah. That was a whole thing. You missed it. Sorry.
And finally, thank you for the 100 bits. Since Bosco killed the bit read, this is a reminder that Nomura almost turned 15 into a musical after
Oh my God,
watching
that's
the
right.
Les Miserables movie and restarted development again.
Zako, it's my pleasure to destroy your bit drops.
Nomura is what people think Kojima is.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's 100% fair.
I'm just gonna.
He's also
wolf,
what people think Miyamoto is.
I'm gonna wolf down the rest of this egg drop soup.
Who's the guy who made Nier Automata? And, like, all the Nier games?
Momotaro.
Is that him?
Is that him?
It's something Taro.
Oh, Yoko Taro. That's
Yoko
it.
Hamtaro.
Like,
Hamtaro.
Nomura wants to
Nice.
be Yoko
That's a
Taro so
reference.
bad, but it fails so fucking hard at it.
Well, the difference is Yoko Taro doesn't care if what he does is popular or not.
Yeah, he doesn't really give a shit.
He just makes whatever he wants. That's why you'll never see his face.
I love
He
the
doesn't
fact
wanna
that
be
it's
famous.
just like, why did you make 2B sexy? Because girls are hot. And I'm like, there we go. Thanks.
Yep.
That's all the reasoning you need.
Yeah, I hate when people are like, oh, their boobs are meant to represent this deep thing. It's like, no, if you like titties, it's fine. Just say you like titties.
Pro ZD made the best video on it.
Yeah, he really did.
Alrighty. Go watch it.
Egg
It's
drop
good.
soup consumed.
But after this stream, don't go away.
All right,
Stay
guys.
here.
Don't
Okay,
touch
then
that dial.
We're
You
gonna
don't
get
have
back
permission
into
to
it.
leave.
We're not done making you feel uncomfortable yet.
We
Yeah,
ready
just
to
give
get back into it?
Bosco
Gone.
5 seconds.
Yeah, not 5. Give me 3.
Are we ready
Is
to
that
get
how
back into
quickly you finish?
Huh? I can. Yes.
Give me 2 seconds because I
Never
also forgot
mind.
my water.
it? Okay.
Okay,
Now,
last
this
check.
crab
Everybody
range
who
is up.
needs to get their water, did you get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to see a 3-second cringe, Thero?
Yes, sure.
How do you like your eggs, fried or fertilized?
Over easy.
Nice.
It's not
Yeah.
cringe. There are people who genuinely eat fertilized eggs.
Yep.
I almost said something bad, but I'm
Shan,
not going
hurry
to say
up.
Monty.
Shan,
Yeah,
hurry,
Zan.
hurry.
Well,
Hurry.
if we're just gonna keep escalating, I can keep escalating. It's fine.
It's okay. I always know that I will win in an argument with Bosco because I know he will not win at Gay Chicken.
I am back.
I'm pissed off. I've never won a game of Gay Chicken, and it's frustrating.
It's the one competition Bosco cannot win.
Well, I can win it. I just need the right person on the opposite end.
See, that's not how that works.
No, if I get the right
A
person,
true
they'll duck
champion
out
is
before I
ready
do.
for any challenge, Bosco.
No, I literally just need the right person, and then I'm good.
Imagine if LeBron James said that every time he lost a game. He was like, "Oh no, it's not the right
LeBron
opponent."
James has never played Gay Chicken. Let's see him ball out.
You don't
in
know
Gay
that.
Chicken.
I'm not
You're
willing
playing
to put
against
that into the
bisexuals.
internet.
The game was rigged from the start.
Also, it's balls out, not ball out if it's going to be gay chicken.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless
really don't
unless
think
you know
it'll
you
fall out.
had some kind of surgery, in which case, you're allowed to play too. We don't
That's
want to don't want to alienate anybody from the professional
Listen,
Gay
LeBron
Chicken
goes
League.
hard in the paint, but not that hard.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Gay Chicken.
Gay Chicken, yeah.
I was reading chat. Just
Yeah,
reminded
man.
me of Eggman.
Uh,
But I hear the scary music, so we should probably shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Discordant whispers tell us the game is back.
Connor's like, yeah, screw me.
It's not
shut
the
fuck
like
up.
5 times that I've said, "Are we ready to get back into it?" and then been ignored.
We
Oh, I'm
answered you.
sorry.
We were waiting for Zan to go get his water.
He said he was
I'm
back.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
back
hear you
and I'm
say
ready.
anything after that.
I have no excuse, Connor. I'm a shitty person.
Gotcha.
Thank you for owning it.
This apparition glowers down at the group of you. It settles its gaze on Zalrir for a moment and then shakes its head.
Poor Zalria. He was a useful pawn, but his efforts here leave something to be desired.
He tilts his head, and his single glowing green eye scans over the group of you.
You, however, have caught my interest. No. Speak. I wish to know. What fool dares draw breath in my sanctum? What creature deigns to think it can disrupt my plans? Speak.
Aryl is going to telepathically, one at a time, tell everyone, say nothing. Give him nothing.
We'll respect Aryl's voice.
Can I flip him off?
You can.
Is it wise?
Tara, with blood still all over her clothes and hands, Tara just raises a middle finger to this guy.
Malek will say nothing, but he will expose his Raven Queen pendant to make it very clear.
You hold up your pendant of the Raven Queen to this individual, this apparition, and it is hissing in your grip, shaking violently in the presence of this being.
Oh, she's not here. Just me. Only Vecna. And don't you dare think you can keep secrets from me. What is
No
your
words,
name,
just
little bird?
And he looks
No
right at
words.
you, Malek.
no words. He's just going to clutch that pendant, and he will give him a dead eye stare through the mask.
Speak.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck.
This ain't good.
DC
So unless this is a natural,
25.
I was going to say, unless this is a natural 20, 15.
You feel compelled to tell this creature your name.
Malek, against his will speak out.
Malek Corvus.
As he tries to hold it back.
There's one. Do the rest of you feel like putting up petty, insignificant resistance? Or would you rather just give me what I want?
Oz is gonna take up a defensive stance, protecting everyone.
What do you want? You're not welcome here in the city of Waterdeep.
Not welcome.
You mean
I
Neverwinter?
have
Sorry, whatever.
He's
never
drunk.
I'm drunk. Yes.
Yeah, he's very drunk.
In Baldur's Gate.
Hooters.
Oh my god. Tara would make a zip motion
Yeah,
to her mouth
Malek is again not going to say anything.
and would
I'm
just
not-
kind of
not welcome. Have I not received an invitation from the false king?
Realizing this person can cast high level enchantment spells, recognizes his allies like want to keep silent, but knowing that these enchantment spells could really do a number on us, he will Kaxian will take a step forward in front of or between the group and this voice. You may have been invited by someone, but we do not know who. Tell us.
Oh, I require no invitation. I go where I please. My minions work my rituals where I want. And my will is infinite.
Connor.
Huh?
I'd like to do something stupid.
Go for it.
oh
Oh, Mark.
What a
I
great
was
one to say
I was
before
about to
God.
do something stupid, so go
I
for
knock
it.
an arrow.
No, I would never. However, as part of my telepathic feat, I am able to cast the Detect Thoughts spell once per day without using a spell slot or
You're gonna
component.
Pharaoh this. I can't
Your
believe
your
you.
head's
Four
about to pop like a
components.
balloon.
I want to see if I can just skim the surface. I'm not looking to press very deeply because Aryl is aware of Vecna and his power, but she's doing this specifically to see if this is actually Vecna. So ostensibly I'm using it like an identify person to like make sure that this is actually him.
I cast background check.
I wonder if Strahd's alive.
What are the components for Detect Thoughts?
I am not required to use the components as part of this feat.
So
Okay.
it's just mental.
It specifically
It's like
says
an
you
at-will
can
casting.
cast the Detect Thoughts spell requiring no spell slot or components.
Okay.
As you skim over this being's thoughts, the whispers get louder.
Whoa.
I will
And
end
you
the spell.
hear through the whispers.
These ones seem interesting. They will do.
Oh, curious. Okay. I will break off the spell, however, breaking the connection before more gets through. And intentionally before he might notice while he's engaged with everybody else.
Is he doing anything while this is happening?
And he's just staring over you with a single burning green eye.
Tara.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
He
Tara
asked
would
you
cross.
He asked you a question and he's waiting for an answer.
Which question specifically?
Who are you?
Yeah, so Tara would cross her arms and just be like, look him up and down. I recognize a lot of bluster when I see it. Why are you even asking if you can just take what you want?
The stretched skin over this skull pulls back in a way that almost resembles a wolfish grin.
Yeah.
And he mutters,
You're right. To a Tara Wind Fury.
he looks
right.
over at Kaxian.
Kaxian glass. Half empty glass. The comic relief yet again, I see. Apple cadence. An elf from the stars. Gazing out across the astral plane, and yet your vision is still so small. Os. Poor Os.
Oss's eyes furrow super hard at him.
All right.
I'm not
Unable
poor. I have
to fit
200
into-
gold.
Unable to fit into any niche you try to. You think you can keep secrets from me? Laughable. But interesting.
It steps forward, closer to
Kaxian.
you.
All right.
Kaxian will
Malek.
place both the sword forward, pointing it towards the figure, and shout, "Under the authority of the Winter Shield Watch, we cannot allow you any further."
Malek is going to put a hand on Kaxian's shoulder.
Stand down.
What?
And Malek is the only thing that he can think to do in this moment, being so outmatched. You're actually going to see him after he tells you to stand down. He's going to turn and start to walk away from Vecna, and he will show his back to him. And he will start leaving.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck!
Oh, no.
All right. 12.
Your muscles lock in place.
Oh, boy.
You will leave when I allow it. You will speak when I deign it.
Realizing he's cast a spell on his charge, Kaxian's gonna run forward and try to swing at Vecna.
No.
Oh, no! I'm sorry. Oh, not
Make an
that.
attack roll.
That's not what stand down means.
He's drunk.
11.
Oh.
Why?
Your sword
I'm sorry,
cleaves,
we both get the acting character.
Your sword cleaves through this visage of Vecna, passing through it like smoke, unharmed.
It's a hologram or illusion.
He's just gonna look up kind of aggressively and terrified that he can't seem to affect this thing.
Can't help but feel a connection. Perhaps a kinship to you.
Gross.
Tara frowns.
Yeah.
You have caught my interest. And for that, I would impart a gift. There is something inside of you all. You just need a little help drawing it out.
And Kaxian, a single glowing maroon claw wraps around your throat and lifts you into the air.
Oh no.
Kaxian!
Your veins begin to glow with this black magic. And as it does, the form of this being erupts into tendrils of this foul divine might, and they pierce into each and every one of you. You come to the innate realization that something is being burned into your very souls. An essential violation that drives each of you to your knees. You feel the Stone of Secrets reacting violently with the magics now coursing through your body as something eerily similar now festers in each of your beings. I need you each to roll a d6.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, great.
Oh, this is not good at all.
6. Oh boy.
A 1.
1 as
4.
well.
Also a 1.
Oh my
God.
god.
13 banshees.
Everyone,
That would be a
Everyone-
blessing in this case.
everyone who rolled even, you gain the charm of the Eldritch Eye. Write this down on your sheet.
Like
Oh my
like an
God.
even
Charm
number.
of the Eldritch Eye.
An even number.
So that would
Got
be
it.
Malek and Tua.
Yeah.
As this
Charm of the Eldritch Eye.
as this black and maroon energy sinks into your eye, you feel a twinge of pain and power. You can cast the clairvoyance spell as an action without using a spell slot and without material components.
What the fuck?
Once you use this, the charm vanishes.
Fuck.
Can cast clairvoyance once and then it goes away. Okay.
Everyone who rolled odd, you gain the charm of the creeping hand. Once per turn, When you hit a creature with an attack roll using a weapon or unarmed strike, you can infuse your strike with life-stealing energy. Your attack deals an additional 1d10 necrotic damage, and you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Can you say that one more time, please?
Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack roll using a weapon or unarmed strike, you can infuse your strike with life-stealing energy. Your attack deals an additional 1d10 necrotic damage, and you gain 5 temporary hit points. When you use this 5 times, the charm vanishes.
5 times? Holy crap.
Oh, also I should mention, Charm of the Eldritch Eye, 3 times. I this was a mistake.
Oh,
okay.
I was like, I figured because it was a higher level spell that makes okay. 3 times.
Additionally,
Oh boy.
you feel something familiar to the Stone of Secrets embedded into your soul.
Oh,
Additionally, you gain the Blessing of Whispers.
no. Oh, great.
Whenever you
Funny
utter a
rock stone.
secret of great significance aloud, your blessing recharges.
What?
Damn.
But something else will also learn it.
Oh, that's awful. Everything about this is awful. Oh,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
fuck
take
you,
a
Vecna.
moment to catch your breaths. As you look up, you see the being that once stood before you is no longer there. But each of you hears in the back of your minds,
You now carry but a fragment of my divine might. Take it with you on your journeys, mortals, and use it wisely. If you do, we will meet again. But for now, my eye on you.
and the room falls to an eerie stillness. Until you hear footsteps, dozens of them, all armored and barking instructions to each other. The voices get closer until the faint light from their torches can be seen. You can tell they are members of the Winter Shield Watchmen. One of them turns over his shoulder and barks, "They're here!" and begins jogging up to your group.
And so the God of Secrets is known.
Is everyone all right?
No. Tara would be in like a fetal position on the floor.
I am afraid none of us are all right at this point.
Where's Malek?
Apparently that all wasn't bluster.
Where is Malek?
He is just standing in the doorway like he was when Vecna appeared. His back is probably to Kaxian because he tried to walk away and got frozen. He's just running a hand over the eye portion of his mask, the left eye specifically. And it's not until he hears Kaxian start to cough that he will kind of snap out of it and move over to him to pick him up. But he says nothing.
Oz kind of turns to his companions and goes, I have heard advice from a friend once.
Yeah?
Oz sheathes the sword. You must never run from something immortal. It attracts their attention.
In this case, we ran straight for it, and it found us all the same. Come, let us gather ourselves and check on our friend. And she's going to look over towards where Zalrir is. Is he still unconscious and living?
Zalrir is still there, still bundled up in his net cocoon.
Is he breathing?
He is
Oh,
still
fuck yeah, he
breathing.
is.
He is still
Okay.
breathing.
Okay. All right, my turn to do something stupid. Is Kaxian seem like he's okay physically? Since we're all fucked
Yeah,
up
he's
mentally?
just more rocked, like trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, we need to report to Lord Neverwinter.
Give us
After
a
knowing
moment.
that you are specifically are okay, Kaxian, you will be the first one to realize that as he turns back into the other room, he's starting to pull out his sword, and it looks like he's moving over towards Oz's shoulder.
Don't you dare. You shall not rob Kavori of her justice.
There is no mercy for the wicked, and you cannot save him forever.
But
It is
there
not
will be
mercy.
judgment.
Gentlemen, if I may, it is not mercy to keep him alive so that we can extract what he knows. If anything, he knows. His surrender was a ploy. He was hoping you would kill him, so he could take his knowledge to the grave.
And you heard the words of his baleful god. His living has brought him failure.
Malek will sheathe the sword.
Then he will have one last blessing in this life, sooner or later.
That will be for the gods to decide, it seems.
Cassian's gonna start trying to move over towards where we heard the voices. Over here! In here!
They're in here! You hear Kavori speak again as she leads a group of Winter Shield watchmen into the catacombs. All of them weapons drawn, spears, swords. Are there any more of them?
Not that we know of.
All right.
We have not cleared all of the rooms.
Above game you have.
I mean,
Oh,
we never
okay, I
went
didn't
to
know
the
We
if
final-
haven't made it further into this area.
Yeah, we never went to the final chamber, so we haven't actually.
I think it
Malek
looked
did.
around.
Only Malek did, but
Yeah,
he
but I'm not
didn't.
Malek. And I
Yeah, and also we haven't
Go into
checked
the
that
fucking
in a
chamber.
number of minutes, so something could have changed.
Yeah, I feel like Oz would want to very quickly with Tara's torch just quickly clear the rooms.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
confirm them.
You're taking the body with you, right?
Oh yeah, he's on my fucking
Okay.
back right now. He is.
Just making sure.
Aryl is hanging back in that same room where we had the encounter, just kind of leaning up against a wall. She has those black markings on her face where the shadow touched her, and she also is sort of leaning a little less supported than usual, holding her left arm in her right hand behind her back, and just kind of trying to rest and recover from the whole experience.
And Tara would just be on her knees looking at her bloody hands, just silently looking at them.
I imagine the guard shows up and
There's a group of about 5 guards, not including Kavori, who help you each sweep the rooms. You do not find any more cultists. You don't find anything else of significance other than the large runic magic circle in the center of this hollowed out catacomb. The runes that were once crackling with this baleful green energy now rest lifeless. Without needing to make any more checks, you don't find any other notes or any hostages or even any treasures or gold among them.
Once the voice is clear, I suppose Do we want to turn over the person, or do we want to try and bring them directly to Neverember?
I think we should probably take him ourselves.
I will inform Kavori about all that transpired here, however, assuming she's with the rest of the guards still. Right?
Yes.
I will basically explain what we encountered here. I will keep out the vision that we had with Vecna. That's going to be private. But I will explain what we experienced here, and I will basically just kind of gesture towards the net and go, "It is up to you, his fate."
She walks over to his bundled up, unconscious carcass, stands above him for a moment with a hand on her dagger, before sighing. And she hawks a loogie on his face. Let the Lord Protector decide what to do with him. I can't stand to look at the bastard.
I nod.
Come, let's get you out of this dank place.
No hesitation, get the fuck out.
You are escorted by Kavori and the Neverwinter Watch back to the streets of Neverwinter. It is now probably midnight at this point. This'll work.
As we're heading back, Aryl is going to kind of have a hand on Kaxian's shoulder, walking behind him, just mostly for support, but also just as like a comforting hand, given he had probably the most harrowing experience with Vecna personally.
Why did he say that?
Because he wants you to think about it.
I have no familiar to that vile thing.
That may have perhaps been true before, but I fear now you do. We all do.
Is this what it means to really be an adventurer?
No. This is something else entirely.
Oh, that doesn't make me feel better.
We are alive today, and we have done what we set out to do. We should at the very least take pride in that.
In truth, I do not believe we would have made it out as well as we did without your help, Oz. Thank you.
Oz will nod. We cannot lose hope. That vile, jerky man would want us to feel this way. It would give him power.
Power? There's perhaps no more esoteric a word. Power means something different to all who hear it.
Esoteric?
Yes, dear, I'm explaining.
Esoteric? I pull out the notebook.
To kings, power may be loyalty. To warlords, it may be might. To conquerors, a vanquished foe and seized land. But to him, our enemy, power to our enemy is that which is unknown. He lives in whispers. He works in shadows. He revels in all the little things we choose not to share with others. Those half-truths, those misdirects, those are him. But we are different. We are not him. And what's more, we have a secret that defies his influence. We know him. There's something he said, not aloud, but in his mind, when he was looking us over, before he forced himself upon us, in his mind, he said, "These ones will do." There is something he needs from us. Until he no longer does, I trust we are probably far safer than most under his influence.
We should remain vigilant, though. Also, esoteric. How do you spell that?
Esoteric, dear.
What?
It's ESOTERIC.
Whoa, slow down. Too fast.
Oh, perhaps I can write it for you.
I hand the book over. You notice the book, Aryl, is filled with random words with like brief definitions next to them.
She just kind of smiles gently, and she'll take the book from you with her left hand. And you'll notice that on her fingertips, on each fingertip, her normally pale skin on the tips of her fingers is tainted with that same kind of dark maroon color that was the energy that entered all of us. And she seems not to draw too much attention to it, but it is noticeably different than it was earlier. And she will, with her other hand, write the word esoteric into your book before handing it back to you.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
You made that joke already.
I made it
And
again.
it's just as funny the third time.
But I made it louder, so it's fine.
I said it louder, so I win. As you are escorted through the streets of Neverwinter, going straight to Castle Never. You see Lord Protector Daggelt Neverember standing in his council chamber, having apparently been roused from his slumber for this matter. He's wearing sort of a long silken robe, not his usual armored attire, but sort of a more formal looking like dress robe. He approaches all of you. He looks over you and speaks.
It is good to see that you are all relatively unharmed. The Watchmen have told me a few details, and Kavori informed me of your plan to infiltrate the nests of these cultists. Tell me, what did you see?
And I start talking. Yeah, literally. I will also throw the guy on the ground. I believe his name was
Zalrier.
Zalrier. Yeah, I've written down there. I'm just gonna throw. I toss him very unceremoniously down on the feet of Daggelt Neverember.
You toss this cultist leader, this fanatic, to the ground, and he's unconscious, but he also groans in pain as you do this. He looks down, he takes a step back.
I see.
I don't know how, but he was able to summon.
There were 12 other cultists, and they're all dead. And no insight needed. Tara looks very guilty when she mentions they're all dead.
He looks at you when you sort of look away. You're not trying to hide that guilty expression, I'm assuming.
No. Tara wears her emotions on her sleeves.
Lord Neverember will walk up to you and rest a hand on your shoulder, Tara.
I assume they didn't give you much choice.
No, they did not, but it's still... that almost makes me feel worse. I don't know.
They were evil people, Miss Tara.
I understand.
Perhaps misguided, but they allowed that to corrupt them. They would have hurt more people had you not intervened. And for that intervention, I thank you all.
there's a small sort of, it's not like forced, but Tara does like smile and like, yeah, you're right.
Lord
Nods.
Neverwinter snaps his fingers. Well, your first night on patrol is a job well done.
On the subject of corruption, you may wish also to send a cleric down below.
Yes, I will send for one for appropriate cleansing of the catacombs.
Might I recommend a cleric of Ogma? They may find
Ogma?
themselves unusually at home down there.
I shall have to pull some resources, but I think I can pull that off. Intriguing. Well, I believe for a job well done, rewards are in order. For each of you for fulfilling this mission for me, 100 gold pieces.
Holla holla gadala.
And an
Each, right?
additional 25 gold pieces for each of you for bringing back the leader alive.
You're most generous.
So that's 125 gold.
I assume I don't get that, correct?
You know, you
Why
all
wouldn't
get it.
you?
Oh, all right.
Also, I'm offering you 1,250 experience points for your trouble.
I only asked because my agreement with him was not money based, so I didn't think I was getting money from him.
He gives it to you regardless.
Is it so? It's 100 split amongst us.
It is
5 ways, or is it
125
each?
for each of you.
Oh
Yeah.
God! All right.
Yeah, money.
What do I gotta do with all this gold?
Okay.
I want to
I
say
might
something.
actually wait. I might be above carrying capacity now. Hold on.
I think I'm still good.
I'm gonna say like Tara was looking very like sad and emotional and stuff. The second money entered the picture, I was like, ooh like completely
Wow.
180. Like the second money comes in the picture, like she's
Oh,
happy
murder's
about
fine
it.
if there's a payment for it. I didn't realize we were getting money. I'm so sorry. Silly me.
Yeah, it's a flaw. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it. No, you're a wrestler. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, Oz, this is so old hat for Oz. He just like, he checks the money, counts it, puts it in his pocket.
Kaxian will take a single gold piece, bring it to his lips with a whisper, and move towards Neverember. My lord, and hands it towards him.
What is this?
Timora's luck be with you and this city. We will need it.
I don't think we will. Because we have people like you defending her.
As you wish. And he'll kind of very practically move the coin eloquently through his gloved fingers and back into his pouch.
You seems like you have been through a lot tonight. Please, get some rest. Take some time for yourselves. I will have more work for you when you are ready for it. Until then, well done. Well done indeed.
Can I insight him?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the truth in his words. Is it more just that he's glad we killed a bunch of cultists, or is he personally kind of like, you guys did a good job?
Sure, go for that.
23.
Oh God.
That was so many dice.
Yeah.
Also, I do want to ask.
triple advantage.
It was just one.
I do want to ask, just going back a little bit. Did
Uh-huh.
Oz explain the visions we had at the end, or did we omit that?
Oh yeah, did you keep that from Lord Neverember? Your
I
meeting
did,
with-
yes.
Okay,
I did not say that to him. That is
That's between
That
the
is something
party,
we
okay.
all have to agree on to tell. I'm not going to tell that.
No, I just wanted to write down in my notes.
You don't hear anything as you neglect to inform the Lord Protector of Neverwinter of your meeting with a god. But you feel a sense of satisfaction that is foreign to you.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
I just want to above board say Vecna said the false king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then he was invited by much more formal voices than probably the cult leader, so he doesn't feel good about shit stinks.
Yeah, shit
Yeah.
definitely stinks.
Does Ost think about that particular wording?
No, that's Monty thinking about that.
Okay.
Malek would be thinking that shit for sure, though.
Did he say he said the false king invited him, or
He doesn't need an invitation from the false king.
gotcha?
Yeah,
From the
he
false
never
king. He was
mentioned any
claiming that
ties to him.
Neverwinter was the false king.
Gotcha.
But Oz is very much like, ugh, politics.
With your 23, you get the... How would I word this? There is genuine concern for you all. There is genuine gratefulness in his tone and in his mannerisms, in his voice. You get the distinct impression there's something behind it, though.
Oh, no.
Some sort of base to that genuine goodwill that is not necessarily good.
Okay. Aryl, kind of taking a cue from his dismissal, will speak up. My Lord Protector.
Lady Cadence.
About those clerics I asked about. Might you know of any available who might be able to help with an affliction? And she'll kind of indicate the markings on her face.
I'm going to go ahead and make a roll for him. See if he knows. That's pretty good.
Ah. It is no surprise to me that you dealt with undead down there. That is the telltale marking of getting into an argument with a shadow, I believe.
Yes.
Do not fret, my lady. The force that is maligning your humors will be gone on the morrow. You simply need some rest.
Well,
I
in
was
that
getting,
case, I believe I will see myself out, if you would not mind.
I was getting scared too. My fingers were turning gray.
But you okay.
Quiet.
Can you not tell? I am normally hashtag FF0011, and now I am hashtag FF0012.
I don't think I'm going to survive.
This throws my color coordination completely off.
My dear Oz, do you drink at all? Not just water.
He looks at you, and there's this. Can I make you roll an insight, please?
Sure.
Pew.
11.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do a. Where is it? Oz looks at you, and there's a history as he speaks. I can.
There's a lovely establishment not too far from here. Very good at fortifying their wine. Might do you some good to regale yourself of your difficult day and wounds.
Goss winces his eyes shut. I have had many companions in my travels put me to a challenge to drink. You are my friend, Kaxian. I don't want you to almost die a second time tonight.
No.
I'm not trying to challenge you to anything. Fine, I will go drink alone.
No, I will drink with you, but we shall not challenge each other.
He'll kind of nod. And
Can I
bow very
piggyback on
deeply.
that?
Of course. He'll bow very deeply to Dagalt.
A drink is okay. Your Majesty.
Lord Neverember bows.
Please, enjoy yourselves.
Kaxian will head out.
Aryl will curtsy to the Lord Protector, and on her way out, she'll kind of briefly meet eyes with Malek. And in his mind, he'll hear, "Do not let your thoughts consume you this evening, my Lord Corvus. We shall meet on the morrow and discuss."
You don't get a response back, but if the brief mental connection that we have could relay anything, fire, the color red, whatever would represent vengeance in mental form, is oozing out of his mind as you say your message, and you do not get a response.
You would not be able to respond, but she will, kind of sensing that, she'll just sort of nod at you as she walks past, and she'll make her way apart from the others back towards where it is that she is staying.
Malek is going to wait behind while everybody goes to either drink or take off, and he will try to grab a moment of... Oh,
I was going to say, are we at the tavern now, or are we just...
Yeah, Kaxian's guiding everyone to everyone who's following to the Iron Flagon, and is going to try to find some form of answers in vain at the bottom of a bottle.
I also would like to buy a bottle of bourbon.
All right, yeah, it's it isn't terribly much. If you're buying the bottle, it's 1 gold.
All right, he will buy a bottle of bourbon, and he will drink the whole bottle of bourbon.
You know,
at once or over the course of the night?
Make a constitution. So
if it's over the course of the night, you
if
should
it's
be
over the
fine.
course of the night, sure. But if it's all at once,
Listen, he bought a whole bottle because he
Okay.
wants to at least get a
you're
buzz
fucking
tonight.
Yujiro Hanmaing this fucking bottle.
yeah, do it.
It's almost a natural 20, but that's an 18.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, like the
Goliath.
the bourbon is sweet. It is almondy. It's got notes of cherry in it. It's very finely crafted. It's really, really good stuff. And you do feel it does get you a little bit dizzy, but you don't go overboard, and you
No, it doesn't get sloshed.
yeah.
Tara would be drinking as much cheap beer as she could handle.
Cheap ale, that'll probably run you like 10 silver.
Oh God, okay. Yep. All right. Marking that down.
As you've just got this big frothy flagon. There's a lot of iron flagons in this, oddly enough. And it's full of this big frothy sort of flat tasting ale. It doesn't taste like much other than maybe hints of wheat and sort of light, fruity flavors.
Hmm.
It's not bad. It's just not great.
Tara likes the cheap beer. It's just she likes to get a lot of it.
There's a reason people drink Pilsner.
Yep. In between, yeah.
I think that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
snootiest thing I've ever said.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
It sure
It was just a little snooty.
Yeah. In between cups, Tara would kind of blurt it out loud to Kaxian and Osh, just like, how do you two do it?
Hmm. Oh, you just pace yourself. Be sure to drink plenty of water between drinks.
No, not drinking. I'm plenty practiced there. Practiced with, and Tara would just point to the sword that Oz has and to the sword that Kaxian has. Does it get easier?
It does not get easier.
Tara frowns.
You learn to understand why you must do it. In the sense, it does not make it easier. But you are less likely to hesitate.
I completely hesitated today.
Because you do not know how important it is. Wanton murder is the way of beasts. Swift justice is the way of men.
Shut up!
You're not in this campaign!
Sorry.
Get back in there.
Tara would just look at her hands and just be like, my dad used to read me stories about dragons. There was a big one, a really big one, with multiple heads. Would just kill so many people. Just with no mercy. And then there was another dragon, much bigger, but peaceful and wanted to stop all the other dragons from fighting. He said I should try to be like that one and not like the multi-headed one. And I just think I embraced that one today a little bit. And I guess what upsets me the most is just how easy it was to chop that man in half.
Of who you speak. There's another story about them. Why the dragons that seem to assist with the lowly days of mortal men are reflective in nature, and the ones who are not and do not are dark in their souls. He'll kind of pour some more wine, very clear in nature, in kind of a bowl near the bar, and slide it in front of Tara, so that she can kind of see her reflection.
She peers into it.
Bahamut, the reflective one, stares into his own soul. Every action he takes and has taken, he measures. There is wisdom to that. You ask if it becomes easier, I don't know. But at the end of the day, the person looking back at you in that reflection, if they hate you, then you've done something wrong. If they can sleep at night, then I think you're all right.
Tara would look into the wine reflection and just like it is the alcohol helping, but she would kind of a toothy grin would appear and she would just be like, "Thank you, Kaxian. Thank you, Os."
The story you mentioned. I have heard it too.
About the evil multi-headed one?
And the good one.
I want to be the good one. That's what I want more than anything, really.
I suppose that is the wisdom I'm trying to impart to you, young Dar. Only you get to decide whether your actions are good or not.
Tara,
Yes.
I have had some advice from someone very wise. He
Speak
told
freely.
me that when you use violence, you must use enough of it. Escalating it invites more. But if a bully or a villain doesn't understand anything beyond violence and fear and cruelty, sometimes that is where you must meet them, unfortunately.
I understand.
It will not be satisfying because it must not be.
Well, and Tara would grab a cup and kind of hold it outwards. To meeting those assholes in the middle
Yeah.
and clank drinks together. Yeah.
As you all cheer over triumph and maybe coming to terms with perhaps a new life, settling in, feeling the warmth spread throughout your bodies from the alcohol doing its work, assuaging both your body and your mind, maybe even your soul as well. We'll pan out from the Iron Flagon and go back to Castle Never, where Malek, I believe you stayed behind in the council chambers of Lord Neverember himself. You see a couple of palace guards sweep in and hook Zalrir underneath the arms, lifting him off his feet, and they drag him away.
Malek will just have been staring at him the whole time, and he will watch them until they are out of sight. Again, clutching his sword, but not daring to draw it in this space, but he will have a murder grip on the hilt until they are out of sight. And he will then turn to Lord Neverember to see if he gives any indication of like what his, like if he shouts anything out, if he gives an order or a command.
He whispers something to the guards as they take him away.
Can I perception check it?
Sure.
17.
He's not really even trying to hide it. He simply says,
Take him to the dungeons. Interrogate him about other cult activities in the city, and do not let him out of your sight.
He turns to you then, Malek, noticing that you're still left behind.
Is there something else you needed from me, Lord Corvus?
If I may offer a piece of unsolicited advice.
He sort of does that thing where he, like, raises his eyebrows and does that, like, sort of, like, sticks his lip out, just like,
Very well.
He could tell that Corvus is trying to be as polite as possible, knowing that it would be very improper to imply that his opinion was wanted, and thus asking permission before he gives it. Whether or not that's a thing in this royal court, Corvus is at least trying to adhere to it. But as he's given permission...
I do not know this thing's connection to the name that shall not be spoken. But I would be very careful about how long you keep him alive.
Lord Corvus, I have dealt with many dangers in my time as Lord Protector of Neverwinter. I've seen threats come and go. I will be cautious with this individual, yes, but I will also extract what we need from him first. He will be tried by the laws of this land that I oversee. And if, very likely, your stories hold up, he will be found guilty and he will be executed for his crimes.
As inappropriate as it might be, he will almost take a breath of relief when he hears that execution is on the table, and then try to collect himself very quickly.
That is fair.
As I've said, Lord Corvus, I've dealt with villains before.
Yeah. Again, thankfully wearing a mask, he will not give away too much of his intent, but he will simply nod.
Then I will leave you be. You're a very busy, busy man.
Yes, I'm quite busy getting back to sleep, Lord Corvus.
Poor man, just like bags under his eyes.
Malek will nod.
If you would like some unsolicited advice of your own, I would suggest you do the same.
He will again nod. It's
Don't
almost
you
like
tell
he's
me how to
going
live my life, stabs him.
No.
I don't need sleep.
Remember how we talked about ruining political things all the time? That would definitely be top of the list. I will, again, he will nod and begin to make his way out after seeing the yawn.
I'm sure he's got commoner stats. He's a pushover. Go for it.
Sure.
Oh, I know that laughter. That is not. He does
a
not
level
have
15
commoner
fighter.
stats.
Not
Oh
only does he
shit!
not have,
Okay.
Not only does he not have commoner stats, it wouldn't go much better than the last encounter we just had.
Yeah.
You're also
Malek will-
heavily wounded from fighting a cult.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah. Not that that would matter. So it would take him 1 round instead of 2. Congratulations.
I could take him.
In a fight, right?
Smiles.
In a fight,
In
right?
a fight, right? So Malek will leave the lair of Lord Neverwinter, and as he makes his way back into the city, he will make a direct beeline towards that somewhat abandoned temple that he was at before. He will push through the doors, assuming that there's not anything barring it and nobody's around. He will, instead of this time setting up in the pews, he will go closer towards the altar. I believe you said there was some iconography, because I forget the god that it was. Was it a Tyr temple that was abandoned?
I believe it was a
different-
temple
yeah.
to Tyr.
Okay. So he won't go too close to any of the iconography, but he will be closer to the altar. And he will sit cross-legged on the ground. And he will pull out his priest's pack. And he will very deliberately place 4 candles in the sign of a cross and begin to light them, along with one of his blocks of incense. He will place his water skin and a ration on the ground, which will presumably be his meal for the evening. And he will spend the rest of the night with no sleep, basically going back and forth between meditation and prayer, to not only reflect on this evil sickness that is inside of him that has tainted him to the core with the most evil energy he's ever felt, but also to contemplate the fear that maybe for the first time in his life he has truly ever felt. And he will simply pray to the Raven Queen for guidance and to take this curse from him. And in doing so, he will find no rest tonight.
You enter this once holy place and you try to find any semblance of rest or maybe even just peace. Perched atop one of the pews is a single raven that looks at you. If you lock eyes with it, it seems to almost nod at you. And
Malek will nod back.
you hear a whisper in the back of your mind, different from the whispers you'd been hearing all this time. perhaps more feminine. And it simply says, keep going.
Oh,
Malek will nod to the raven. And he will continue his meditation throughout the course of the night, as he will physically try to purge, unsuccessfully, but purge whatever this is inside of him out and steel himself for what is still to come.
As you try to find your center, we'll pan out once again, and we'll center on Aryl. What has she been doing to round out the night?
As she found her way to the inn that she's staying in, I do forget the name of it, but
I think it was the Silver Serpent.
Was that it?
Might have been.
Cool. Then she'll find her way to the Silver Serpent, and once again drop whatever fare she would need to stay another night. I'm assuming 2 gold.
Yeah, if it's just you by yourself, it's 2 gold.
Okay. So she'll drop 2 gold to maintain the room that she's already had. And she'll head up to her room. Once she's there, she'll step inside and close and lock the door behind her. And she will find her way to the desk in the room and remove the sort of upper arm bracelet that she wears that has a stone inside. She'll remove it and set it down on the desktop, and then sit down in front of the desk looking into it. And she'll sort of do what has become a ritual for her since this item stopped granting communication with her people, and she'll sort of investigate the arcane energies around it, maybe search for any kind of whispers on the weave that might explain why it went silent, why she hasn't heard from her people in some time now. And much the same as before, I assume there's no activation, there's no connection, it just is dead. And given that same response as has been the case for quite a while now, she will just sort of sigh to herself. And then she will pull out the vial of undead gray ooze that she collected and place that on the desk as well, and kind of look at that for a little while. Now that we're not in the sewer, is she able to maybe better examine it? Obviously, I don't have the identify spell, but...
Make an Arcana check.
That is a double natural 1. It's been a long day, and Aryl is not going to get anything out of this stuff.
That's when you know it's not meant to be.
Roll 20 just said, fuck you, dude.
You are feeling
Go to
very
sleep.
exhausted from the day's events. Your very essence was assailed by a god.
Chill.
And you look at this vial, and it just reminds you of everything.
She'll once again sigh. Behind closed doors, the sort of characteristic smile that she has on her face all the time is dropped entirely. She's just flat-faced, exhausted. She'll pull out the scroll of protection from good and evil that she had every intention of studying tonight, but she'll just set it on the desktop, given that she can't even look at a vial of gray ooze. Probably best to leave the learning of spells for another night. And she will head to the window, kind of gaze up at the sky, dreaming of home for a little while, and then find a way to make herself comfortable. And before settling into her trance for the night, she will look at her hand again and the discoloration on her fingertips, and just really kind of think on everything that has happened today. All of the strange undead creatures that she encountered that shouldn't have all been in the same place. The sort of besmirched shrine to Agma. The response she got in the act of cleaning it, and then the encounter with Vecna and everything that came from there. And finally, growing weary of even her own thoughts, she will settle into her trance for the evening.
Eventually, you all individually find your ways to your separate beds. It would cost 2 gold for each of you.
Okay.
If Malek
And-
is just staying in the temple, does he have to pay to be there?
No, well, the place
Okay.
is pretty much abandoned.
Got it. Then he would stay there and probably wouldn't sleep.
Then it would cost you nothing.
Except exhaustion.
Yeah, it's going to be a point of exhaustion is what it'll cost.
And you go to sleep. You rest, finally free from the day's worries and pains. And as it always does, the sun rises. And you've earned another day for the city of Neverwinter. And through your efforts, you've captured Zalrir, a cult leader in the cult of Vecna for this particular sect, alive, and delivered him to Lord Neverember. You've stopped the ritualistic activities in the nest of the Eldritch Eye. And you've met the Whispered One himself. Perhaps not physically, maybe just an apparition, but you've spoken with him. And for all of these things, you level up.
Let's fucking go.
Woo, baby!
And as the eve of ruin draws nearer, that is where we're going to end the session for today.
Woo!
God damn.
Wow.
Good session, everybody.
Wow.
Good session. That was a lot of fun.
I know we level up. Are we, those of us who chose to not stay up all night, are we also getting the benefits of a long rest, or is that something you want to handle on the start of the next session?
You would all get the benefits for a long rest except for Malek. You get a
Correct.
short rest.
Cool. I will take it.
Yay, my strength score's back to being normal, because I'm pretty sure that effect goes away after we sleep.
Yes, for shadows it does go away after a long rest.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure if they were, like, different. 'cause,
Yeah,
you know.
that's why I was like, maybe I need to remove curse.
So I will say they have the stat blocks of shadows, but they are different.
They aren't shadows, they're secrets.
Yeah.
Well, they had the good
'Cause-
vulnerability that I needed.
Because he did like ritual shit to summon those.
Yeah.
That shit, evil, bad.
Not all
bad.
shadows are
Well,
created
yeah.
Very
equal.
evil. Zalrir, bad man.
Yeah. That's all right. He'll be dead soon.
You don't know that.
Yeah, he's going to get executed. It's good.
He's gonna get fucking. That man's getting executed.
Hey,
Yep.
Bosco, what's your alignment?
You should figure that out.
Lawful Raven Queen.
There you go. Lawful.
I'm
wave.
not convinced it's lawful. So-
It says here his alignment
You
is 5e fighter. What?
Yep. That's why he's consistent.
That's pretty consistent.
I'm a follower of the twin gods. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, Raven Queen followers tend to be very, very
Neutral.
bloodthirsty.
Really?
I love
Raven?
death. Let me show you why.
No,
Kills
again, like,
you.
legitimately, you read like Raven
No.
Queen stuff, they're like, you should
Oh,
be
yeah.
pretty chill. But then you read about followers in lore, and they're always like fucking ridiculously bloodthirsty, like, I am the executioner, kill everyone. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
All right.
This is these are the
Sure.
followers who preach wisdom.
I just imagine reading about those
Tolerance.
followers is that picture of Elmo that you post sometimes, Connor. That's the face everyone makes. And they're just like,
The Raven
The
Queen is
Ra-
like, this wasn't
Yeah.
my intent.
Can you two just chill a little bit?
You're going
Hey,
to cut
kids, can you
yourself on
lighten
that
up?
edge.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I would say I think Aryl is vaguely Margish.
Oh my god.
She's a little bit like, all
I'll
right,
cuddle
settle
with you,
down.
Tara.
What a way to describe
We've
a
got a
character.
diverse group of personalities, and I'm digging it.
No, I love how varied this party is.
It's
I'm
a
here
good
for it.
group. Yeah.
Eager to see how your characters will evolve over the course of this
Dude.
adventure.
Malek
Yeah.
and Oz are not getting along so
They are
far.
not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't
like-
think Malik's getting along with anyone, to be
Malek
fair.
like fixed the problem and immediately made a worse problem.
Yep.
Like he finally acted in combat, and Oz was like, "All right, nod of approval." And then
Then
combat
tried to kill the
over.
person
Malek
who was
kill
defenseless.
hostage.
To be fair, above board, Monty wanted to kill that man.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Oz wouldn't do it because
Yeah.
he's not like, I don't
So-
want mercy for this guy. This guy's irredeemable. But the woman, her brother died. She needs justice.
I was in the opposite position. I didn't want to kill him above game, but I'm like, yeah, Malek would want to kill him.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in the exact same position of my character, which was
Hey,
we should leave him alive and see what happens.
You announced,
It's
you announced your intention to leave that one cultist alive, and Zalvar was like, "Oh, really?
I bet.
Yes.
You need one alive? Well, there's
I-
two of us
Well,
here.
I'll be your one.
It's gonna be me, not him.
It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
me.
be me.
No, that-
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm glad we went to the same place.
that is exactly what a villain would do. So good job, Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
pretty
great.
Vecna cultists are evil people.
good. They're evil as
Yeah.
fuck.
They're
yeah.
super evil.
Yeah.
Also, I love the idea of Aryl being like, "All right, everyone, keep your mouths quiet. Don't tell the God of Secrets anything. Don't give him anything he can use against you." And everyone gave him something he could use against them.
Well, to be fair,
Yep.
we were quiet until he started fucking using
Well,
like
Digging
command.
in our brains.
Until Tara was like, "Hey, why don't
So-
you just take it from us?" And he's like, "You
Here's-
know what?
he was
You're
like,
right."
yeah,
No,
like-
even then, that was after a command was already done.
I know,
Yeah,
but it
here's
was
the
just
thing.
really funny.
Here's the thing. You're trying to keep secrets from the God of Secrets.
God of Secrets.
I know.
Yeah. And if
It's not that we
anybody's
were
gonna
trying to keep
if,
secrets.
That's
it's
not a
that we didn't
complaint
wanna-
about what happened. I
Yeah.
just think
Yeah.
it's funny.
if anybody's gonna call somebody out for blustering, it's Tara. Like
I did like that we couldn't even leave. Like he was like,
Yeah.
"Nope, I didn't say you could leave. I
I'm
didn't
not
say
done
you could keep
talking to you.
secrets. I didn't. Yeah."
motherfucker. I am not.
Don't press
There is
For
no
whom do
skip
you
button.
fight?
There is no
How
skip
very
button.
glib.
Now
And do
here's
you believe in Neverwinter?
Motherfucker,
Here
let
are-
me monologue.
This
here
is
are
Vecna
5 more
destroying
quick
the
time
act
events
button.
before the end of this scene.
This is Vecna destroys the act button.
Dude, Vecna's just Psycho Mantis. They were just all up in our brains. We forgot to switch to the other controller slot. I didn't plug my mouse into the other port.
I see you enjoy Ravenloft.
Oh no!
Put your
No
dice
one
on the
enjoys Ravenloft. We suffer Ravenloft.
I enjoy Ravenloft. That was accurate for me.
Put your dice
'Cause I'm
on
not
the
playing in it.
ground.
You don't even have pixels, and they're still just fucking.
You do not save often.
Turns out
You are
Die Hard
somewhat
Dice was in on it
reckless.
all along.
Small tangent, but literally every time I did the Psycho Mantis fight, I always put my controller on the ground. I was
Yeah,
just
me
like,
too.
I was so into it.
Dude, it was so cool. And the fact that he can do any Konami game that's on your memory card is so cool. I had to go like watch YouTube videos to know the other things that he says because I only ever had played Castlevania. So that's what
Right.
he did when I played.
So, you like
That's such-
Mr.
that's-
Mosquito?
God, that era of game was so cool, where like games could
Yeah.
really fuck with you.
You know, when games were like, let's
Eternal
do something
Darkness
wild
is still
and crazy.
to this day one of the best horror games I've ever played.
Eternal
Hang on.
Darkness is
Hang
very
on,
good.
my back is arching and I need to grab my cane. Oh, they don't make them like they used to.
No, but like legitimately, a lot of games don't take those kinds of risks anymore.
Boomer opinion.
Fuck off.
I mean, it's not the game's fault. It's that the landscape has changed,
Yeah.
right? The internet has
Oh, yeah.
completely changed
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Well, and also
People
the
do-
way that games companies are run, because now it's more about how can we make a game that's going to let us make more games, as opposed to how can we make a game that people are going to talk about and play more. Like the investment is now in keeping the company alive, as opposed to presenting a singular.
that's
piece
why
of
I like indie
merchandise.
games, because they are very much like, how do I make something that people will really like and enjoy? Usually,
I also very much sorry, back tangent. I
No,
very
no,
much
we
like
should.
I very much like both Oz and Tara. They're very good characters.
Yeah,
They're fun
yeah.
to roleplay with.
I love all your
Oh,
guys'
I
characters.
love this fucking group. I think everybody's solid.
I like everyone, and so does Aryl. I will say, so far, no one's done anything that really like irked her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's pretty personable. It's very easy to get along with her, but no one has
She's a
like pushed
diplomat.
any of the couple
Also,
of buttons.
Connor, I don't like that all the bad guys are using the exact same spell list that fucking I had the Kaxian has. I was like,
That's my spell.
They're just in your brain pulling out your spell list.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That was a fun session. I had a good
It
time.
was-
That was fantastic.
Yeah, I
Good
hope
session.
you
That was a good
all had a
boss fight,
great
too.
time as well, chat.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you all
dude.
so much for stopping by and watching session 3, where next time we kick the campaign off in earnest.
Oh.
Yeah, this was the fucking.
Wait, who the
Yes,
fuck is
for-
Ernest?
For those of you who are in the know, this was the preview module, Nest of the Eldritch Eye, that led into Vecna Eve of Ruin.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I didn't
shit,
even know this
sweet.
existed.
So next time,
It
we
was all a
begin
dream.
So the
for
adventure
real.
starts at level 4?
Normally the adventure starts at level 10. You're
Oh.
starting at level 4.
Oh, we're severely underpowered.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Don't
Again,
worry.
Wait.
Don't
like Connor
worry.
said, he did a lot of work in redoing this. Yeah,
No,
don't
I know.
I trust. I trust.
Oh, I'm gonna worry.
I
Fine.
don't. Get me out.
I'm a worrier
on.
by nature.
You don't got the balls to bring out the CR10s.
That's the title of my rap album. Is Worried by Nature.
Worried by nature.
We'll get to
Not
all of
because I
that.
hate you.
We'll get to all of that next time. But for now, let's do our outros and get on out of here.
I gotta go grocery shopping.
Also,
I gotta
can we
pee.
look at our notes now, or is not? It's still no.
Let's wait until the stream is over, and then you can unspoiler what I sent each
Okay,
of you
got it.
individually.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, we'll start with Mark again. Where can they find you? What are you up to?
They can find me wondering if we need to roll for HP as we leveled up here again next Tuesday. But also find me on the interwebs at Mark Allen Jr. on Blue Sky. Here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. I'm over on TikTok at Mark Allen Jr. BA. And sometimes my fat sleepy cat bunny posts on Instagram at Chonk4Life. I will say there will be some slight shuffling of social media for me in the upcoming year. I have started work with a DJ production group. And so I'm going to need to have like marketing social media and stuff. So some things may change. There may be more places to find me, but I will not bog down everybody who just wants to follow tabletop RPG stuff with all of that. But just FYI, if you start seeing me in other places, don't necessarily assume it's not me. It might be me. Anyway, I'll be on my channel on Sundays during my 3-hour music challenge stream. Spin a genre wheel, whatever genre we get. I have 3 hours to make a song in that genre. If you are musically inclined, please come join me. We had one additional participant this past Sunday. Got to play their take on the same challenge that I did after playing mine at the end of the stream. It's pretty fun, and I love being able to share musical creation with everybody. So if you are interested, please come find me, usually at 3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Pacific, over on my channel. Also, I'll be over on the Unexpectables tomorrow as we return to Alton, because we've got a bumper crop festival to potentially die at the end of. So
No.
who knows what'll happen? It'll be fun. Yeah, and streams wherever. The holiday season is upon us, but I still have work to do. So my free time is not always going to be present for streaming, but I will try and make some time for other streams as well. I have an interest in playing things like Slay the Spire on stream if people are interested in that kind of thing. And also I need to play Ratchet and Clank. No, that's not it. Something, a rift between time. I don't know. My brain hurts. I did a lot of thinking. That's it for me.
All right. Up next, we've got Edward Bosco. Where can he find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me at Bosco VA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where tomorrow I will be on the Unexpectables doing more Unexpectable stuff. Thursday will be Star Fox 64 on Throwback Thursday, so come hang out. Check that out. It's a really awesome game from back when I was growing up. And it's not Sneak King, thank God. Friday will be some wrestling, and then I will be in a con in Oklahoma City called Anime 405, where you can come say hi if you're local or we'll be heading in that direction. Then we'll be back on Monday with more Stalwart Souls, and Tuesday we'll be right here. And that's me.
Excellent, excellent. And up next we got MontyGlu.
Hi.
Hello.
A lot. I might stream tonight. I'll see how I feel after I get back from the grocery store. Wednesday, obviously, Unexpectables. We're back. Thursday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Friday is Final Fantasy XIV. Saturday is the finale of the Final Fantasy tabletop RPG with Shenpai, Joe Cat, Bracky, and Arkolf. Sunday is my day off. Don't bother me. Monday, hopefully more Kirby. And you can catch me in the Stalwart Souls of Cold Rock on Zan's channel. And then Tuesday, I'm here. And actually, next week will be the second session of Keys from the Golden Vault with Hey Mr. Abbott, Caitlin37, Miss Tweetums, and the Gentle Bro. So definitely come check that out. There was already an Among Us reference. It's great so far. And catch my YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
Alrighty. Up next we got Therapod Art.
Oh, it's me. Hello, y'all. Y'all know where to find me. Therapod Art everywhere. Blue Sky, Tumblr, for Affinity, YouTube. It's all there. Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. If you want me to draw anything for you, email me. I'll draw it for the right amount of cash. No signs of Sweet Bippy yet. So the Scorpion is still hiding. But, yeah,
Scorpion
that's it.
is still at large.
Yep.
Or
I know
small.
they're in there.
Alrighty. And next we've got Xanalyst Grim.
That's me, Zan. You can catch me on Mondays over on my channel, twitch.tv/channelsgrim, 7 p.m. PST, for more, as mentioned, Stalwart Souls. Back here next week. Usually Halo, but not tonight. And then Thursday, twitch.tv/MontyGlu, 7 p.m. PST. You can catch me and a few other friends in Monty's Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Very good, very fun. And then Saturday, you can catch me twitch.tv/unexpectables at 6 p.m. PST for some more Gateway. I fucking love Gateway, and I'm excited for more Gateway. And if you are too, that'll be there. That's me.
Right on. As for me, you know where to find me. You're here right now. I will probably, after this stream, I'll finish my dinner, and maybe I'll fire up some Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered.
Do it.
Fucking do it.
I'll go exploring that with my buddy Luke, who is also a huge Legacy of Kain fan. And yeah, I might just round out my evening with that.
Bosco's not doing shit tonight, too.
The embargo was lifted, so yeah. Might just do that.
Get on that, Bosco.
But that's about it for me. This stream was brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery. Guys,
Beard Sorcery!
That's what Kaxian does.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of a new power metal band to emulate for that.
Different cadence for that one for sure.
Beard Sorcery.
If
It's all in the chin.
if you or
It's all in the chin.
it's all
It's all in the
baby.
chin.
If you or a bearded person in your life
Has a beard.
has a beard and is sorely
Or
lacking in
wants
some
one.
beard care products, and maybe is a fantasy fan or a Dungeons & Dragons fan, then head on over to Beard Sorcery, where they have all sorts of fantastic products. Literally today, just used the Beard Wash and Beard Restore on my beard in the shower. Helps my beard get clean, helps hydrate the skin underneath it. They've got all sorts of fantastic scents for beard oils, beard balms, mustache wax. They've got all sorts of peripherals as well. They've got combs, they've got brushes, they've got clippers. And if any of this sounds appealing to you, or if you have a bearded person in your life that either could use or wants something like this, perhaps maybe to style their facial fuzz, then head on over to Beard Sorcery. Use code DistortionDevil at checkout to save 10% on your order. And that's your entire order. Just be aware that you can only use it once per customer.
I don't know why, but when you said beard wash and beard restored, I thought I heard it in the Halo voice. Beard restored. Beard wash. Beard restored. Beard wash.
Beard lost. Beard restored.
If you ever lose your beard, I don't know if I could handle that.
Beard-tacular.
I got
Beard
it.
Manjaro.
Beard Manjaro. Yes.
Beardemic.
Tom's gained the beard.
the beard.
Lost the beard.
Oh my god.
What mode are you playing? Beard.
Oh my god. Hi, Mr. Steve Downs. Nice to
Beard
meet you
ball.
again. Could you record something for my stream friends?
Oh my.
That would be amazing. Lost the beard.
Lost the. That's not even him that does it, but I just want to hear it
I
in his
know.
voice.
Chief, mind telling me what you're doing with that beard? Sir. Wash
Give
it.
me the covenant back their beard. They're what? Don't worry.
Code distortion.
He's just
devil,
throwing
Beard
Rogaine at
sorcery.
fucking people. Just pew 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 pew.
And with that, we gotta find somebody to raid.
Oh, Zito's streaming, and so's Gaijin.
Zito.
And so is our call.
Gaijin.
And so is Hey
And
Mr.
so is our
Rabbit.
call.
There's so many
There's
people
so many
streaming.
people
Yeah.
streaming.
Look at all the people.
The voice actor for
I will say
Wicklemot is playing something.
Arkhov has the
Gaijin-
least at 10.
Gaijin's playing Crab Champions.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
I'm
Gaijin
a little
is doing crab,
biased,
and
and
he
it's
is
probably because I'm
alive.
hungry, but
Let's go
I
ahead and
figured out
raid
bias for his
Gaijin
Arkhov.
Goomba.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Gaijin Goomba.
Yeah, it is. Our
What's
raid
the
message
raid
will
message?
be Beardemic.
Beardemic, yeah.
Beardemic.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Captured.
Have a good night,
See
everybody.
you
See you tomorrow for the
Bye,
Unexpectables,
everybody.
and we'll see you same time next week for
Oh,
more
yeah.
of Ruin. Good night, everybody.
Beard.
Does Vecna wipe his butt with his left hand or right hand?
What the fuck?
He only
He
has one
doesn't.
hand.
He uses presidigitation.